Glad you're with us on this Sunday morning. It is day 3 of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. We are in Calgary for this year's National Women's Championship. A beautiful look at Canada Olympic Park, the legacy of the 1988 Winter Games held in Calgary. We're here for the Scotties. Our feature this morning is Alberta versus Northern Ontario. Coming inside the building, glad you're watching our coverage on TSN. Brian Mudryk joined by Kathy Gauthier. And Kathy, I know it's early, but a few teams undefeated, including Laura Walker of Alberta. What have you noticed so far?
Well, I think the big story is the lack of humidity in the building and the challenges that the ice team has had in trying to get the pebble to reach the ice before it evaporates. They have worked hard overnight. We started to see changes last night. I think the ice will be spectacular today.
If you're just joining us for the first time on TSN in our Scotties coverage, a number of different wrinkles, including the number of teams competing. As you can see, early on, it is Team Walker undefeated, 2-0. A lot of teams still looking for their first win. Keep in mind, in each pool, you want to be top 4, and then you qualify for that championship pool of 8, which begins later on next week. All right, let's begin with Northern Ontario and 24-year-old Krista Burns, and she admitted a little bit starstruck with all the stars here at the Scotties when you look across the sheets of ice in Jennifer Jones and Rachel Holman and in Kathy Gauthier, obviously all the big stars here. What have you noticed early on about her game? Because she hasn't been on arena ice, she admitted, since junior.
Well, that is the challenge, Brian. In this new format, Krista played on Friday night, has only played 1 game, and so having a day off, it's almost going to feel like it's her first game this morning.
I asked her about the matchup versus Alberta, and she said, yeah, she's from Alberta. Obviously, they're going to be good. And that brings us to Laura Walker, who's here for the second time at the Scotties. She was in Moose Jaw last year, that 3-4 record. She got off to a great start last year and off to a great start this year, Kathy. What are you noticing, though, about this year's Laura Walker?
Well, I think so much talk last year, Brian, about how she started strong and did she fail back. No, she had a tougher part of the schedule. This team is 2-0. They are putting things together. They're going to be tough.
And she's also a first-time mother as she's welcomed Liam into the world. Congratulations to her and Jeff Walker. And it's a nice segue for Sandra Schmerler Day here on TSN as we help babies in crisis right across Canada. And we hope that you can contribute and donate. And there is the number, Sandra Schmerler Day, all day on TSN.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, by OK Tire and BKT Tires, by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex and Cashmere, proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for 40 years, and by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
I don't know if I've ever felt so grateful to curl before. You know, it's something that you take for granted, just going out and stepping onto the ice every time that we used to do it. I'm grateful to play the sport that we love safely and to bring curling back to all the Canadians' living rooms. We're really excited.
I think if we get too stressed out or bogged down in all of the other stuff that's going on, then it's not going to be a great week for us. We're just going to have a good time and we're going to learn from everything around us. And if we can do that, then I'm going to call that a success.
Good morning, Canada. What's up? Glad you're with us. Day 3 of the Scotties. It's time to meet the teams. Brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. And we'll start with Team Northern Ontario. Out of the Idlewild Golf and Country Club in Sudbury, skip Krista Burns. Third, Megan Smith. Second, Sarah Guy. And at lead, Amanda Gates. Team Alberta, the host province, out of the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, skip Laura Walker. Third, Kate Cameron. Second, Taylor McDonald. And at lead, Rochelle Brown. Glad you're watching us from wherever you are across Canada and beyond inside the Mark and McPhail Center. As we look at the skip for Team Alberta, Laura Walker beating Nova Scotia and beating Team Zacharias, wildcard 2, to start 2-0. And a new format, we mentioned it before, Kathy, but if you're joining us for the first time, it is 2 draws to the button from 2 different competitors to determine hammer to start these games. And the hammer belonging to Laura Walker, Team Alberta, the Yellowstones, and Krista Burns out of Northern Ontario, the Redstones. And ice, certainly the story. This is our second game on Sheet D, the television game. And in the game that we called yesterday morning, there were struggles from both Suzanne Burt and from Sherry Anderson, respectively. And that will be a key in this game. You got a young skip in Krista Burns, admittedly hasn't seen arena ice since she played junior, really didn't have the opportunity with lockdowns across Canada to get any competitive action in. So it's sort of learn on the fly as we are officially underway in this game. And lead stones for Team Northern Ontario from Amanda Gates, who actually is the Scotties veteran on this team in her 4th appearance. And in talking to Krista, though, last night, Kathy, even Amanda suggested this is way different even for me. I don't know what to tell you girls because it is a whole different process in this COVID world.
Well, there are no veterans at this event in terms of dealing with all of the extras that come with the safety protocols, the lack of crowd, all of those things. And so this is one of those times where you can still help your teammates to deal with not looking next door and not being wowed if you haven't played on the same sheet or beside teams like Rachel Homan, who's next door this morning for Northern Ontario. But it's a very steep learning curve for everyone this year.
And a familiar face, but a new face on this team for Laura Walker as lead stones thrown by Rochelle Brown, as Nadine Scotland is back home expecting a child, so elected not to participate in the bubble. And it was a tough decision for a lot of these competitors and these teams. She really went back and forth on wanting to make that decision to compete, but at the end of the day decided that it was important to be home for family reasons.
Well, that stone goes back. It is not an option. If you remove a stone in the free guard zone, automatically goes back. And we're going to be really watching the ice this morning. We talked about it a bit in the opening. It is very dry. Greg said yesterday the humidity in the building is about 20%. You want it to be at about 40. But that's just not happening. He's changed his pebble head a number of times. He's at the second largest hole because as he's pebbling, it's not even hitting the ice. It's evaporating. And so that has given him extra challenges. But we're already seeing more movement this morning, which was what his goal was. And he is the best. And so if it's possible, he's going to make it happen.
I think we know it now. Yep. Same weight. I'll give you a little more.
You got it.
Okay.
Same weight, girls.
Yep.
And a pretty good pickup if you're looking for a player with Nadine making the tough decision to not come as they pick up Rochelle Brown. The alternate is Dana Ferguson as well, so a couple of former Scotties champions joining this team. And in talking with Laura last night, there's a nice little
Great shot.
12-7.
pick and roll into the rings. That they competed against each other, Kathy, for so many years, but they love the way it's Team Alberta now, and they've really come together. And Dana, obviously one of Laura's best friends, so that decision pretty easy. And Rochelle and Dana, a really nice solidifying touch on this team.
Yep. Really hard, Amanda. Really hard. Yep, right, Amanda. Hard. Sorry, guys.
Scrub. Good.
Good, Sarah. Sorry.
Good shot.
Really down.
Well, great tick by Rochelle. What she's done is, even though it is 3 in the house belonging to Northern Ontario, there's nothing up front. And with last rock here in this first end, that's the biggest goal for Team Alberta, is to have a pathway or an open shot. And now play moves into the house.
Clean.
Second straight Scotties for Taylor McDonald,
Michelle to stay, yep.
who was also an alternate in 2019 in Sydney for Tracy Fleury. As you know the story by now, Fleury's team is here, but skipped by Chelsea Carey.
A nice roll. A nose hit will not put you in the house, so needs a little bit of a roll.
Sarah Guy, second stones for Team Northern Ontario.
Come on. Oh, sorry, guys.
Oh, it's coming.
Weight's really nice.
Nice throw.
Good, Sarah. Nice shot.
All right.
Well, Brian, you already talked about the strength that Rochelle brings to the team, and that will be one of the keys to set up. So she, as we saw already in this end, will put this Alberta team in good place. Push early. They've got 2 games under their belt. They've got last year to draw from. You're playing relative rookies compared to that. Go at them early, make them make some tough shots.
Okay, yep, then.
You're
Little
close.
early. Whoa.
Little down.
Yep.
Yep. Closer to 13.
Yep. Hard.
We're really down.
Hard.
We're real down.
Yeah.
13-5.
Okay, we're
Okay.
now. Probably could have used more ice yet.
Well, for Northern Ontario, when we look at the lead position, leading the way, that's
guess.
Amanda. A little bit of struggle in her first game and was short of the house on the draw to the button. She needs draw weight to give this team a good chance. And they are the opposite. Go simple early. You are playing for the first time in essentially 2 days. Make sure you've got a makeable shot.
And the keys to the game brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere.
Didn't add a lot.
Not moving yet.
Holding.
Okay, going now. It's going now.
Really holding. Take a look.
C-line.
Gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go. Yep, gotta be right on the C, guys. Go.
You got it. You got it.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Nice draw weight there from Megan
right.
Smith.
Throw, Megan.
And she was hoping for the tee line so that if they were flat, would force Alberta out that way.
Like heel?
Now you can see the double is set up, and if Kate is able to make the double, may even roll behind those 2 reds in the 12-foot on the left.
Heel. Clean. Yep. Yes. Hard. Right to it. Any roller shell. Okay. Sure. Well, I choose more ice.
And a nose hit for Kate Cameron.
Fresh today. Yeah, seems
4
to be the
Scotties
thing.
for
Just need more ice.
Kate.
Touch more.
Recognizable face. A couple years with Michelle
Right,
Englot. And
straight and fast.
man, what a final.
We're
Remember
all
St.
kinda like,
Catharines 2017, that epic battle with Rachel Holman, the dramatic comeback win. That's arguably one of the most exciting games that I've ever watched in a final. It was awesome.
It was very good. And Kate, I think, pulled something a little bit. You know, it's first thing in the morning, and when you come out to the pregame practice, because of the 2 draws, you're not throwing a lot of up-weight hits. And so if your body is not ready, we almost wondered before this event started if we would see more injuries from players who just have been working out but not in the spirit of curling because they haven't had the reps on the ice. And Kate came out very hard with that double attempt.
Lower.
Yeah,
Low
Taylor's
14.
was 3-5, and it was probably just T.
I'm gonna give you 14.
I think so.
Okay.
So, what do you think that is?
Kathy, is just part of the crazy world we've lived in for the past year. And chatting with Laura last night, a lot of teams, because of rules and health regulations, unable to play. She said they had a team weekend planned in September without Laura, obviously, because she was expecting her first child, and then when they were going to finally play, our friend Cheryl Bernard was going to spare, and then boom, event canceled because of COVID concerns. So just a lack of reps, and that goes for everybody right across the province and the country, basically. I mean, a few provinces affected a little bit less by COVID, but it's just a different year for many reasons at this year's Scotties.
Great weight by Kate. It just did not get that finish, but it still moved a lot. That's more movement than we saw yesterday morning on this sheet.
Great throw.
I thought that would curl a little more.
So did I. Ours in practice got like all the way over there.
There, we thought.
Yeah. I think if you cross the line any sooner, it's just a tricky spot to hit.
A little bit of a flop.
On top of our red.
Yeah.
All right.
Just kind of playing the hit and roll to the center. If we nudge our other one, that's fine.
Okay, sounds good.
Just control.
Mentioned off the top of the show that for Krista Burns, her Scotties debut, felt a little bit starstruck early on. She said one of the coolest moments, though, was getting to the airport. She looks over. Oh, wow, that's Jennifer Jones, 6-time Scotties champ, and Jennifer very gracious with her time coming over and chatting with the team.
That's
And
normal.
It's those moments like that that have been very special for Krista, but now she is one of the stars on the ice and looking to make a name for herself here at the Scotties. Wicks on her own red, yellow moving, but maybe a sliver of opportunity now with Hammer for Alberta here in the first.
Hair soft. This goes a lot, yeah.
I think just a little soft out of her hand, so not throwing it crisp. And on Friday night when they last played, that actually worked in their favor because the ice was straighter. That's going to catch you this morning and the rest of the week.
5, I think. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. Perfect.
Same thing, just T-line. Okay. So just a little less ice. I don't think we need to get super cute with it. Okay.
He's getting good here. Not quite as good as draw to the button, but close, like 14.5.
Okay. Yeah, we just need full 8.
Okay. Yeah, you got it, Laura.
And watching their game against the wild card Manitoba Team Zacharias last night, Laura made a lot of really precise draws. That is a strength.
Well, the one thing that we certainly miss is all of our fans in the building. Of course, we're loving all of our TSN viewers out there, but to have the fans in the building to say hello to and say hi to familiar faces, we miss them. And Laura Walker echoing that as Walker saying, we're the home province and you never know because there's no one in the building right now and it is what it is. It's the world we live in. But they are certainly missing that hometown cheering on shots like this that might get the sweepers going with a little extra brush. And I think they got it there for Scott Stone.
We got just enough.
That's almost 15, so very, very quick ice conditions this morning, as we often see.
You probably were top 4, but
Yeah.
good.
I
You
guess
just
it's
got the right line
2
there.
rocks deeper. Like it's pretty good. It's in a good spot. Like she's.
I think so. I think you do. Same weight.
Yeah, Sarah's came up.
Yeah, we know this. Yeah, probably give me a hair more.
Okay.
Looking for just off nose, almost to the nose for the double.
Up for her, but it's probably normal.
And she would lie 5.
Same weight I threw. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you got it.
So a lot of rocks in play in this end, all in the paint. And the final stone here in one for Krista Burns without hammer.
Hard, hard, hard.
Trying to make the double, and she will jam it. And just like that, opportunity for 2
Caught in between.
for
Sorry.
Team Alberta.
Yeah.
I curled a lot in the last few feet.
She threw a nice weight on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then we're not going brand new. Okay. Yep. I think it's the same. Okay. Yeah, I think she's just taking the same.
Just gonna take Kate's ice just to make sure we don't grab too much curl, but then we're not going into like a fully.
Sure. I like that. Yeah, you can throw similar weight.
Okay.
You got it, Laura.
Let us know when it starts to move. Okay. Yeah, they do take their time here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Full 8 is what she needs.
One of the storylines, draw weight, and this sheet of ice in particular on sheet D. So what a chance to put some confidence in your back pocket.
You're in a similar path.
An open draw to pick up 2
Gotta
here in
go,
the
little.
first for Laura Walker.
Still holding it.
Yeah, you can go.
It's gonna really curl soon.
Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Hard, you guys. You got it. 14-6.
It's all on Taylor McDonald and Rochelle Brown now trying to drag it home a little bit farther. And that is a good scrub.
Sorry, that wasn't as sharp of a release.
That'll wake you up. Good morning, front end for Alberta. A good brush and 2 on the board. As our Scotties coverage continues right here on TSN. Welcome back inside the Markin McPhail Center. Holds about 2,500 people. Unfortunately, right now, just holding some cardboard cutouts. It's 2021, but it is cool to see some of the familiar faces of the cutouts cheering on.
Well, normally we talk about those outside sheets, the heat coming off the crowd. I don't know that they're bringing a lot of heat, which makes all the sheets relatively equal, which is one of the positive sides if you're going to be looking for them, and we always are in a very odd year.
And speaking of positives, that was a nice draw from Laura Walker to pick up 2 in that first end. So here in the second end, Krista Burns with hammer throwing the red stones. And you can see the corner guard up from Amanda Gates, and now her second on the way.
A little bit, Megan. Stay close.
Whoa. So solid.
Yep. Hard!
Straight up, Megan. Say whoa. Yep.
That took a jump, that one. Nice throw.
All right.
Well, this year is the 20th anniversary, Kathy, of the creation of the Sandra Schmirler Foundation. First telethon was back in Brandon in 2002. $3.9 million raised already at telethons in communities, and
Remarkable.
4.9 million of life-saving equipment across the provinces and territories. It is Sandra Schmirler Day here on TSN, so we appreciate you supporting and getting involved.
Thanks. 9.5. Good throw. Good throw, Tay.
So a busy morning on the ice, draw of 5, and we're focusing on Pool A this morning. We'll keep you up to date. It's Team Canada taking on Team Wildcard 3 over on Sheet B. Northwest Territories facing Nova Scotia, and glad to see that team is officially totally healthy. There was a COVID scare, but no COVID, so that is great news. Yukon taking on Ontario, and our feature matchup obviously is Northern Ontario and Team Alberta.
And he rolled the other way.
And it is not unusual when you get people together. I remember, gosh, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, Brian, we were covering a Scotties, and there was a bad flu that was going through just because everybody is together. So it's not unique that happens, but out of an abundance of caution, as soon as someone is showing any signs of anything this week, Curling Canada is stepping in and wanting to make sure that it is not anything that could be spread. And I think that's the kind of due diligence that's needed to give everybody confidence that this event is going to be safe.
I got a 10. High story. Good.
All right, update time. Let's check in on the defending champs, Carrie Einarson. And there she is in the hack. And final stone on the way against the wildcard team also out of Manitoba, Team Peterson.
Well, Peterson obviously doing their job this morning, forcing in this first end. Already line 2 is Beth. Carrie needs to hit and stick.
You're good. Nice shot.
And she will bang on. So a single for Team Canada, Carrie Einarson.
No, her first one.
And in our feature matchup, this one is gliding. And we'll glide a little bit too far.
It was trying. It was really trying.
So a tough one there for Sarah Guy.
Two on high 14s?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You got it with a good arm still.
Okay. Not too good of an arm tag. Let's keep this in the house, Dave.
Just to follow up too, Kathy, if you are joining us for the first time, the situation we were discussing on Kerry Galusha's team, it was Joanne Rizzo was feeling under the weather, and obviously we're being extra cautious, and rightfully so. It sounded like though it was just food poisoning or a different illness, so it was not COVID related, but we got to be careful, and full credit to Curling Canada and to Alberta Health doing the right thing. So they will play that game against Team Canada. They are supposed to face Carrie Einarson. That game will be played tomorrow. There was a slot in the morning, so they'll reconvene and play that game tomorrow morning.
So we will be back.
Yeah. Just don't think she had much arm.
Oh, yeah, that should be good, eh? The same one that she drew here?
Well, another chance to get in, a little bit of trading opportunities, with Kate coming up a little bit short.
I gave it a bit. I didn't quite love the ad.
Krista describes Megan as the encyclopedia of curling. She's full of curling knowledge, and if she needs to backtrack and think about a shot in another game or a patch on the ice or a certain path, that Megan is her go-to girl on the team.
Wow.
Or we could watch it go back on its own.
Good throw, Megan.
Hey, Megan.
Sorry.
No, it's good. It's fine. Yeah, okay. Give it the same kick.
Okay.
Well, Alberta set up pretty well in this end with those 2 short guards. Opportunities for Laura, if she needs them, to tap those stones back. But for now, and because that stone slid behind the tee line, asking Kate to come down on top.
Okay, just the tee line.
Top right now.
Really running.
Running still.
Tee line. We're all there.
On this line.
Really running.
Kate is the 29-year-old import, as she lives in Manitoba, playing on this team out of the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton.
Yeah, line's perfect. Rochelle's rock. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Hard.
Yep. Yep.
Hard.
Whoa, I don't want to lose the line.
Sorry,
Spot,
Kate.
That's good. 14-5.
Good throw. As soon as that started to curl, just came right off. That's
It's kind of tricky to the eye because it looks like it's just running forever and ever and ever, and then it goes.
It does curl.
Yeah.
Good throw. Okay, good judge.
So talking about break points, where the rock
Kate.
makes its move and starts to go, she talks about it running. That means it's going to stay straight, and it is anticipating where that point will be, and that's something that they will watch.
With less. Okay,
And that allows them to anticipate the break and start to call before it, because it will be consistent.
Going now, Amanda's. Do it.
That's fine, room.
Gotta be top 4 weight.
Let's
do it.
There. Close, yeah, line.
Yep.
Hard line.
It's do it, little bounce. Yeah, you gotta
Hard.
go. Sorry, Megan.
Wow.
Great weight, Megan.
And still shot stone.
You know, as a thrower, you can see it. You're like, oh.
Yeah, I
Team
know.
Alberta.
I was like, she's saying yes. I feel like I'm going to sleep.
Good weight. Nailed it. I think we're gonna get the most carry
So
here.
we haven't had one of these of yours yet actually
So-
over curl.
Do you like a
Through
fair left
14.
yet?
I think we can. I guess we can
Okay.
judge, but like.
So an interesting point by Kate, saying we haven't had one of yours over curl, whether it's the stones that Laura is throwing or the way that she's throwing.
I think it's max for me.
They don't feel that her rocks will curl as much as the others, so adjusting.
If Kate says the line's not getting there, bring it all the way to T line so she can't make a double off of it. But as long as it's buried, just top 4.
Sure. It's probably the best path right now.
Okay, so a little less even than what I threw here?
Yeah, a foot or two. But similar, close.
Okay.
You got it.
Well, a chance to put a lot of pressure on Northern Ontario here early in this game.
Like that's the
Okay, line's nice. Top 8! Okay, you gotta wait a sec. I like it away
You know, Laura
here.
told
I'll
me
get
last
on
night that she's
Top 4?
a bit of an introvert anyways, Kathy, so she's always enjoyed the business side of the curling.
Line's great.
So for her, going back to the hotel,
If anything.
you know, coming to the rink,
Finish it, Rochelle.
being
Finish it, let me
focused,
pull
and
it.
obviously
Go,
it's
go,
a little more
go.
challenging having little Liam with her and being a new mom. But she seems to be handling everything very nicely. And how about that throw right there, top 4?
Good, thanks.
throw, buddy.
It's great weight.
Yeah, it really came in there.
I think I buried enough she doesn't have anything off of it.
No,
eh?
no, exactly. You're also even, Laura.
Okay.
That's why I was like, even if you're dead buried, just
Just an 8. You can barely see.
Yeah. The trouble is that's no good. Right?
No, but I mean, if I wick it, I might come in here somehow.
Yeah. Isn't that question, do you
Probably
throw more
got to
weight?
move it though, right?
Yeah.
I think I just throw board.
Okay. I like solid board, but don't.
Do that?
Yeah. This should come up, right?
I think so.
Let me know what you have.
I don't think she's got very much from the hack.
Third
If
quarter,
you look at the
third.
center line and look at where the guard is, probably a couple of inches is what she can see. The tendency sometimes on these is to overthrow them a little bit, and then she won't get the finish. Even if she taps it sideways, wants to get it off the forefoot, force Laura to make it again. Otherwise, she'll at least have forefoot to draw to. That is not a lot.
Are there other options here, Kathy? Could you come in and try corner freeze and hope on your last to run something in, or is this the play?
This is a great call. It's just early in the game, and it's that in-between weight. When does it go? When does it not?
Yes! Whoa! Yes! Yep!
So Krista Burns, her first here in 2.
No. Sarah, yep.
Alberta applying the pressure thus far in this end. Little hit, little flop over, and she is shot stone.
Very nice.
Nice one, Krista.
Nice throw, Chrissy.
Nice toss, girl. Thanks.
Nice throw.
I don't know that she could have made it that much better. She's very laid back. We're not going to see her jumping up and down, but this would have been worth it, a little bit of a smile, I think. Very nice weight.
Yeah, I like that. So ideal 3/4 hit?
Yeah, I think it'll come up.
Okay. I like it. If you hit 2/3, you still probably make it. At least out of the 8 foot.
I'm gonna throw firm so that I can hit it a little thicker and try to make the double and still make the roll. Yeah. Then that way, if I hit too thick, I can hopefully just get it out of the 8 foot at least.
Sure.
I think this will come up.
I think so too. Yeah, Kate through here.
Yeah.
You got it, Laura.
Does this look like enough?
I think so. Yeah.
Looking for 2 things out of this, the double and the roll behind her 2 short guards in front of the house.
Alberta 8 Scotties titles all time, and the last title courtesy Chelsea Carey back in 2019. Laura Walker. Final stone here in 2. Pick the red, clips the double. Nice shot from the Alberta skip.
Good. Yeah. At least I didn't like, a nose was a really easy double.
Oh, my nightmares happened.
You got it.
Can you get the return double back here now, Kathy, as we check the replay on this nice shot?
Curled a little bit more than she wanted way more separation. It's tough, but
That's
it's there.
way better than nosing it. Like
I thought
rolling
you were
that.
going to nose on that line, the way that was moving.
I probably like that. This should curl.
I agree.
I don't hate an inch more for you, but you're right that we can get a little lucky.
Yeah.
And you've got some catchers if it's over
Like this?
curling.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
So you try hit that yellow left of the broom, Kathy, as thin as possible. In worst case, even if you squirt your own red a little bit up top, hopefully you hang out for your 2. That's
You've got lots of options. If it doesn't move, you get the nose, you get the point. If it goes a little bit over and you don't make the double, you've got the catchers there, you get the point. And if it really curls and it hits really thin, you may get 2.
Thank you. I just got your point. Very well done. Few points for me right there. Final stone on the way here in 2. Krista Burns. And maybe a little hot. Nothing to it yet. Has to curl up to try make the double.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay.
And she will catch her own, and it's good enough for a single. So Krista Burns on the board for Team Northern Ontario, as Alberta still leads 2-1. Good morning, Canada. What's up? Glad you're watching our Scotties coverage here on TSN. Brian Mudrick, Kathy Gauthier with you. Day 3 of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts here in Calgary. And Alberta a 2-1 advantage with Hammer throwing the yellow stones in our feature matchup this morning.
Let it work.
As Amanda Gates throwing up a corner guard, and the tick shot attempted by Rochelle Brown, just missing. So the second one now on the way from Amanda Gates.
Just a little bit too much weight from Rochelle. It's one of those shots that you're playing to tick and roll your shooter into the house.
Nice one.
And that path is getting pretty quick.
Unsure.
Is that less?
Is this the same ice? This is a touch less. Okay.
You got it.
You got
Same
it.
weight's great.
Clean.
Weight's good.
Yeah, go, 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 go.
Great
Weight's
experience
good.
that Rochelle brings to this team. Won that Scotties with Chelsea Carey in Sydney in 2019.
Close, Kate, close.
And remember, too, lost 2 finals with Val Sweeting.
Whoa, yep,
As Val has her skip.
Roll it, Taylor. There you go.
And there you
Nice
go.
shot.
Absolutely nice
12-8.
second
Right,
attempt
girl.
and really nice shot.
Nice throw, Rochelle.
I think it's down.
Yeah, try to get a little roll. Just straight up. You got it.
Very similar to the first end with that shot made by Rochelle to force play into the house.
A little hot. Yeah.
Sarah Guy from Wanapate, which is just outside of Sudbury. I hope I said that right. But hello to everyone
Sorry,
there
guys.
watching just outside of Sudbury.
Okay, Sarah.
And she is also a nurse when she is not curling, a registered nurse. And in talking to Krista. Krista telling me she was doing some COVID testing as well. So a big shout out to her and all of our frontline workers that have done so much for so many people across this country.
Like 14 and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that? Okay. More than I wanted.
Okay. Key line. Let it cross.
You got tons of room. You got tons of room.
Like to go. Running still.
Taylor, a Canadian and world junior champion with Kelsey Rock at the second position back in 2014.
Hard, Kate. Hard. Sorry, I forgot that was the 3. That was just too much ice for that rock. Okay. Nice weight. 14-2.
And there's lots of experience on this sheet. You talk about juniors. There's CIS experience. We always talk about how that middle gap, the conversion from juniors to women, is getting smaller and smaller because of the opportunities that are in the middle. The Next Gen program, they call it, Curling Canada runs, and they try to create opportunities for younger people to have chances to play in more and do more and have competitions for them, so that when they make it to this stage, it's not such a big difference, and they're able to compete, and they're used to dealing with arena ice and crowds and all of it, and CIS is just one of those, and the back end from Northern Ontario both have that experience.
Absolutely. Laura Walker also a couple of golds, U Sport Nationals for Wilfrid Laurier. And for Krista Burns, not too long ago, back in 2017, a U Sport gold medal as well for Laurentian University. So very well represented. And that young lady here won a couple with Kelsey Rock with the U of A program as well.
Nice. Good. 9.5.
Just keeping it simple on those stones in front, hoping to roll maybe in front at some point of the 1 and the 4 foot and get a jam or a miss opportunity out of Northern Ontario. But for Krista Burns and her team, that is not in their plan. They like to just keep removing it and put a lot of pressure on Laura to have to take one against a bundle.
Close. Yep. Go back. Yep.
You got it, Amanda. Hard, gotta roll. Straight up. Hard, right up. Keep it going. Oh, you're good.
Nice one. That inside out turn, eh? We just have to keep me on it. And just don't stop.
And some scores across the sheets of ice this morning. A 1-1 tie over on sheet A.
So nice, eh?
A 2-1 advantage for Carrie Galusha over Jill Brothers on sheet B. And the 3-time Scotties champ, Rachel Holman, a 2-1 advantage on sheet C.
Yep.
Looking for the double.
Kate Cameron got one, got two. Nice shot from the Team Alberta third.
Well, she played a double in her first end and just came out with the landing gear not quite in position. That one a smoother throw.
I'm like, really?
That is her.
I thought it was a hair tight on that even.
From word go in juniors even. That has always been a strength, the big up weight with accuracy.
Yep. Straight up. Keep it going. Hard, Amanda.
Really hard.
All the way.
Good speed.
For Northern Ontario, an opportunity to lie two and keep the force on.
And right on there for Smith, who also won 2 gold medals in U Sport, as we continue that theme.
Yes.
And we saw Krista in a TV game as well at the Canadian Juniors as well.
So 8-5 here. I think this will curl.
Kathy and I having the opportunity to cover the juniors the last few years, and she'd mentioned that last night in our conversation. Even that one television game for Krista at juniors, getting used to it, the cameras, the lights, the arena ice. So a great experience to bring with you on the national stage here now at the Scotties.
Yep. Yes.
Hard. You gotta go.
Hard. Okay. Whoa. No, let's try to make her stick around in there. Good throw. 9. Good call.
Oh. Yeah. Wow. Did she say 9? Yeah, I don't think so. Do you?
And that is shot stone for Team Alberta.
Okay.
Fooled me. Yeah. Good call, Tay.
What'd you get on my first one? Okay.
Not that far out, but we have under them.
Yeah, try for the roll. Okay.
You got it. What weight, sorry?
Normal. Okay, you got it.
Looking for the roll in to make sure that it's in the paint. Very quick in the hack.
Normal? Yeah, yeah, yep. Whoa.
Yep.
Yep. Hard. Amanda. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep it there.
And this one is taking off. Amanda Gates trying to hold it. And the shooter out of the rings.
I think I just have to hit it right away and never stop. Yeah.
So we mentioned off the top of the show and throughout the broadcast that Laura Walker is a brand new mom as well. And she's got a little guy named Liam, who is now 5 months old. And what a cutie. Mama's #1 fan. And a shout out to Jeff Walker, who's got daddy duty right now at the hotel. And we asked Laura earlier in the week about how this situation would work being a mom in a curler.
Make sure I don't leave a guard there. Yeah. And if I hit a small half, I'm just going to go in kind of into that one anyway.
Love that.
Throw peels, Taylor. Okay. Just don't want to leave a center guard there. A little less, Kate. I think she can hold it. Okay, even less.
Yeah, so as my caregiver, Jeff went through all the same protocols that we did with testing and isolation and that sort of thing. So we arrived, the 3 of us, we got our COVID tests, and we've just been in our room. So where most of the women here are pretty bored on their own, I think we're the complete opposite, trying to entertain a 5-month-old in a hotel room. But it's going to be the 3 of us here, and then Jeff will stick around for the Briar, and then we'll come back for the mixed doubles. So we're going to be in and out of that hotel room for the next 8 weeks or so.
Wow. You know what? I think that, you know, what people think about is at 5 months, oh, they're so portable, and they are. You know, I took my kids everywhere, but the other thing is that they don't sleep. You can't say, okay, it's 10 o'clock, you go to bed, and I'll see you in the morning when I'm going to curl.
It just needs more ice.
So for Laura, not only dealing with, you know, this tough week, but she was going to be up at every 2 or 3 hours during the night, regardless of how good Liam is. That's just what they do.
Perfect timing.
And of course, our season of champions, you got the Briar coming up, the mixed doubles, and Walker won the Canadian Mixed Doubles Championship with Kirk Myers back in 2018, and then a bronze medal at those Worlds. I joked, hey, is Jeff ever getting back in there or what? And she's like, not Kirk.
I don't know, he's on waivers.
But it, you know, it does take a village, doesn't it?
Oh, it does.
So much behind the scenes, and to that whole point, Laura said she has so much more appreciation and respect for moms that have to be a mom and a curler and still compete at a high level.
We gotta go for weight. Oh no, weight's good. Weight's good.
It's got to be buried. Sarah, you're going to have to
Weight's
roll
all
at the
there.
end.
We saw this in the first end. It's not until it gets to the center line. There's the movement.
Hard. Hard, keep going. You have to go. Hard.
And now they have to take it back to get line.
Sorry, Chris, I just overstepped that.
Sorry, I didn't think that was going to go as much. Okay,
Nice
is
throw.
that Sick test.
We just have to wait to hit it. Let it work a little bit.
I think so, yeah.
Well, she can see all she needs to see to get a piece of it.
I don't think it's going to run the line at all, do you? No. Let's just throw peel then.
Good point.
You guys like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Peel?
Yeah, you can see quite a bit.
Okay.
You got it, Laura.
This is one of those shots that you block out the guard, you block out the rock in the house, and you just look at the broom that Kate's holding and throw the weight that you need for the shot at that. Peripheral vision can really cause a problem. You start worrying about hitting the guard.
Final stone in 3, the blank attempt on the way from Laura Walker. Bang, perfect.
I had a plan, and then I was like, nice throw. Yeah, I'm like,
Away it goes. And we'll step aside here at the Scotties as Alberta retains hammer and enjoys a 2-1 lead. Welcome back to our coverage at the Scotties. Update time. Yukon taking on Team Ontario, and Rachel Holman has looked very sharp early on in these Scotties as the 3-time champ, a chance to pick up some points here.
Already lying 2, an opportunity for 3, needs a bite of the 8-foot.
It's kind of running. Okay.
oh, it's coming down now.
And you see the new addition to the team on the left, Sarah Wilkes. Joanne Courtney now throwing lead stones. And they will brush that in, and that is 3 on the board. So a great start for Team Ontario, and a 5-1 advantage after 3. As we bring you back to our feature matchup at the Mark and McPhail Center, and a blank on the board by Team Alberta in that third end, so they'll retain hammer here in 4. A 2-1 advantage for Alberta throwing the yellow stones.
Well, both teams settling in much more so than we saw yesterday, starting to feel more comfortable with the paths, starting to feel more comfortable with the weight.
I think we're there. Wait only still, it's still running. Still running. Kate's rock.
I think it's really going to take off.
Bury it a little if you can, Kate. Try to get all the way over here. Bury it, bury it, bury it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go, 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 go. Little more,
What a tricky little rock to use. Good.
Sneaky.
Nice work. Sneaky. I was like, I think we don't need to cook it over too much.
I know, I didn't want to like absolutely.
All right, no ladies.
You got it.
And we told a story about Rochelle being here, Kathy, and the tough decision that Nadine Scotland had to make. I was texting with Rick Lang earlier today, who is going to be the co-chair of the Scotties next year in Thunder Bay. We're excited to go back to Northern Ontario.
So.
And we were chatting back and forth, and he just wanted to tell all of our viewers, and especially Team Krista Burns, that Team McCarville is rooting on hard for the team from Northern Ontario. And
come back here.
you know, just echoed how hard
keep going,
this year has been for so many people, and how tough the decision was for Krista McCarville and her teammates. You have a teacher, you have a healthcare worker there, the quarantine regulations, and they really struggled. They really went back and forth on making that decision to not come, because it's a dream for these young women to play in the Scotties. And even Krista said that the other Krista has been a role model and someone that she certainly looked up to. And
It's
tough.
it's absolutely heartbreaking decisions that were made about whether teams and individuals felt that they could come for a vast variety of reasons, as you've said. And not coming doesn't mean by any stretch of the imagination that you don't want to be here, but sometimes life gets in the way and you just can't be everywhere. And very excited about going back to Thunder Bay. I was lucky enough in 1996 to play in the Scotties there, and wonderful, wonderful job they did. And I know that they will do that, and hopefully the building will be full.
Krista Burns saying that Kendra Lilly lives down the street from her and they grew up together. So, and if you know the McCarville team, and we do, very supportive of this young team, skipped by Krista Burns, representing Northern Ontario proudly.
2, 3. Well, if you can. 2.
And they are certainly holding their own here this morning. That wonderful draw just made, and now a chance to cap it off
2, 3. Where do you want it? Yeah,
and make Alberta chase.
Yep. Hard, 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 hard. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Hard, hard, right over, right over. Okay. Good, Sarah.
Calling for the straight peel.
So for Team Alberta, a familiar face on the bench. The alternate is Dana Ferguson, who won a Scotties title with Chelsea Carey back in 2019. Also lost those 2 finals with Val Sweeting as well. I had an interesting conversation last night with Laura regarding Dana. So Dana is Laura's best friend, and they're rivals on a good day, but they're Team Alberta here, obviously. And this was Laura on Dana. She called her a smart curling mind. It doesn't get enough credit for that, that she's smart technically, that she's helped this team so much already. And she wanted to get Dana some action early on. Dana was actually supposed to play this morning, but she saw on the ice the chemistry building on this team right now, and she said, you know what, girls, you keep it going. I don't need to play right now. Keep the momentum and the chemistry going. And that just tells you a lot about her character and being a real team player for Team Alberta.
Well, that's a pretty selfless thing to do. You come here knowing that the two were going to be rotating, you know, on and off. But when you start to see things going together, her objective is for this team to win, and knowing when to step back and say, you guys are working really well together. I don't want to mess up that. That's a pretty mature thing to do and very difficult because everyone here wants to play.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, I set that. Whoa. Yes.
Were you a good bench sitter? I'm not. I'm not.
What's the bench?
Oh,
Come on. You don't put the star on the bench, Kathy. Get serious.
Nice shot. That's a pistol. Nice throw, Kate. Move that really good. Yeah,
And to answer your question, yes, I was pretty.
you were on the bench.
I was like, I'm really worried that we're going to mess.
2, or do you like the same spot?
2.
Okay.
Yeah. We won't, just throw the same. We won't sweep as much.
I'm going to try a little less.
I want to keep the guards
But, like,
long
you'll be able
enough
to
so
do
that
what you
there's
need.
not a run
That
back.
works too.
Or there obviously will be one, but a much more difficult one. If you bring it too close to the house, it makes it relatively simple.
Hold us again. Okay. It's good, 2.
Goal line. 2.
Well,
Line's okay.
Line's tighter.
Line's not bad.
Doesn't need to curl.
Switch, maybe?
Make it a 2.
Whoa.
2.
Just
Yeah,
a 2,
you
guys.
gotta go
Doesn't
bit.
need
1.
to curl.
Yep,
Switch, maybe,
yep,
let me in.
hard. Really got to go, guys. Really hard, 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 hard. Right over, right over.
Sorry, Amanda. I couldn't hear. Sorry, Megan. I thought we were a 2, so that's why I was like, it doesn't have to curl.
Sorry?
So I thought it was a 2 on zone. That's why I was like, oh, it's good.
The guard's not in play.
Yeah.
Do you like here? That's what I was seeing.
Okay, I like that. It's a bit of a new
Like if we make half a rock contact, we still make it, do we not?
You might not kill this with board, but it's close.
Okay.
I like it, Kate. Okay.
That's the
Might be
one
a little
thing.
fresh.
Without the
Right,
crowd
I'm gonna-
noise, you can have those
Okay, you got it.
conversations.
I was just thinking the exact same
I think
thing.
so.
We always say go down and talk,
I'm
make
a
sure you
Brewmore.
understand. And I still do
got it, bud.
think that when you're looking at angles, it's really important to go down and take a look. But you can have a communication up and down and hear very easily
11.
what the other
11.
person in the back end is yelling.
Weight's good.
Yes.
All she's got, Rochelle Brown by the high guard. Tap, tap.
Very nice.
And just enough weight. That is a lovely team touch shot
Whew, got a hair under.
from Kate
Nice.
Cameron.
Well, a
almost
great
better.
throw by Kate, but wonderful
You're an
brushing.
animal.
And props to Laura for putting the broom in the right spot. That's the most difficult
call.
shot to make out here as the ice is still changing, to know where those down weights go.
Good sweeping, Rochelle.
Wait, too, hey? I know. I just said to the
11
girls, like,
more.
we actually tucked under a hair.
Yeah.
It was a better outcome than nose-nose.
Yeah.
No, you're waiting
Yeah,
down.
but I mean,
It's a high.
then what?
Then they probably sink run.
Then what?
Yeah.
Not
Then you're
great.
doing this. What do you guys like? Are you
I
thinking
think you
of
gotta
going
go
for
after it
it?
in some way.
Yeah, it's just like this isn't great. Then they do this again.
It's hard to get them. Like, you
If we
can't get
could
them
sit
out.
in a spot that we could use it later,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a little bit of a
mean.
flop.
Like if I just throw a board and stay there, they'll both move behind the tee line.
Definitely have to get one of them out.
I think we have to get one of them out. I agree.
The only would be the other thing she would
Or
look
from
at
between?
would be just the camera.
Sure.
Make sure we get the one.
Like that.
Yeah. Aim to get this one out, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I think we go after the top one as much as we can. Like if we
Guess
can
like
play
that.
it sort of cute, but then if you flop
I think you have to make a play at that.
I agree.
From the hack, she's
Like
going to
almost
be
as
able to
close to,
see
like,
probably
sitting
three
right
quarters. They don't
there.
want to hit and roll behind that corner
Yeah.
guard because then you allow your opponent to do the same thing
just setting
again.
yourself up to have something on your neck.
Yeah, it's just I have to.
But if she's able to keep her shooter
To at least one out, eh?
in the open a little bit, you're not going to see a hit by Laura Walker, and maybe you can play the same tap on your second one.
look great.
You got it. Just look at the broom. You got it.
Come on.
Skip
Control
Stones
for
here
sure,
in 4.
one more.
Yep. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. No. No.
And Krista will
That's okay, Krista.
chip out the top yellow. Shooter
Probably a little
rolls
bit
behind
close. I got
cover
a hair
for
hot.
second shot Stone.
We wanted one out, so.
Yeah, you did the job, that's for sure.
You did
Very
the do.
positive.
You did
So I had
And you'll notice that on that team, Kathy, and chatting with her, they had zero expectations coming here simply because they didn't even think they would curl this season. And then the opportunity came about, and then they were like, okay, let's try get on some ice and let's get going. And then the world shut down in Ontario, and there wasn't that opportunity. So unfortunately for a lot of teams, it's trial by fire, and you just got to get acclimatized as best you can.
Okay. I think that's just try to show her like a quarter on the other side. Full 8. Okay. Yeah. Speed's good here.
Well, looking for a Christmas tree is Colleen Jones phrased years ago. So it's going to very much curl past that red guard. You want to be a little bit in the open, maybe a third. Show Krista Burns a little less than she just saw, but she won't be able to see enough to stick around on the top one if it's made perfectly, and you won't be able to see enough of the back one to hit it and stick around either.
It was pretty light. Like to go. Think we're still top 8. We're top 8 right now. It should be close. Line's good. Fully.
I think we gotta go.
Okay, we're okay.
Fully. I think we need to curl.
Top 8, girl. We're okay. Gotta cross the line.
Rochelle's rock right now.
Yep. Yep.
Hard, Rochelle.
There's the movement.
Hard.
A little more.
And Rochelle's rock to try make it curl a little bit more. They'll drag it in top 4. Alberta lies 2 with hammer here in 4.
Good. Nice throw. That's a good spot. Good.
Whew. Good job. I was like, we gotta go. Like Taylor. If the devil's there, you gotta play like that.
I don't see any chance. Like, she can say a quarter of that.
Yeah, but in order to get to nose, you gotta throw like a quiet
She can't
bump,
kill
and I don't think you're killing both. I don't even know if you kill.
Like, it's an easy run down.
I don't really have to throw that much.
It was just control what I got for yours. Whatever you like.
I'll throw a little less.
Okay.
There.
Which one are we trying to hit? The back one?
Up the top one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I heard Megan say
And we
maybe
can at
the
least
run
kinda stay
double,
there.
that long
Yeah,
run
okay.
be a
No.
tough shot. No chance.
Well, there's always a chance, buddy, but jeepers creepers, that is a long
Like,
run.
hit the top
Obviously,
one
she
and
feels
stay
she
there.
can see enough
Flip
from
it
the
up or
hack.
flip for 2.
What weight, sorry?
Forward.
Just hitting as much as we can see basically of that top one, or try to curl a little bit up.
Yeah, we should get by the guard by a bit.
Okay, you got it. Nice board.
So really critical here that she does just throw board weight in this spot. Needs to get a thick piece of the top one in order to get it out of the house.
Close board. Might be, no, it's board.
Oh, close. Oh,
Weight's nice.
Sarah.
Right now up against 2 Alberta Stones.
All right, Sarah.
Trying to carve it over. Little tap.
That's a really nice shot. You're maybe going to give up 2, but seeing very little from the hack and throwing that kind of weight, I think it is the best you could have done.
It's really funny watching those go down. I'm like, should we bail and hit the back one? But like, it was fine.
Do you guys want to do a pose for the camera?
Okay. This should run a little longer even, so. Okay.
Well, this end really set up this opportunity for 2 by a great shot by Kate Cameron on her second stone. Getting through, tapping the back, and out of the house and staying buried. And the momentum has switched since that point.
As you look over her shoulder, a blank in 3, but a chance here in 4 to pick up a pair. Final stone on the way from Laura Walker.
Quite wider.
We're all there.
Really running. Teep. There it goes. Okay, curling now.
We're good.
It's actually curling quite a bit.
We're max.
Okay, that's great. For the weight, yeah. Lovely. 4. Yeah, that's helpful.
Full 4 would be perfect. The hearts even better.
Great, Laura. Nice.
Very nice draw weight from Laura Walker. Back of the hearts. And 2 more on the board. As Alberta leading by 3 in her feature at the Scotties. Welcome back to our Scotties coverage. And a 4-1 advantage for Team Alberta after that nice pair in 4 for Laura Walker. And a new wrinkle this year, 18 teams competing for the first time in the Scotties, 14 member provinces and territories. Of course, you got Team Canada, the 3 wildcard entries.
Line's good. It's still always Taylor. Make sure you're in on this line.
all
Just
competing
tight.
at the Mark and McPhail Center.
Just tight.
And
Yep,
next
keep
week
going,
things
keep
certainly
going,
get
keep
interesting
going,
as
keep
the
going.
top
Whoa,
8,
whoa,
4
whoa,
from
whoa,
each
whoa,
pool
whoa.
qualify for that championship round. And the winner, or
Go.
the top record,
15-4.
Yeah.
after it's all said and done, gets a bye directly to the final. So that is a lovely
right? You
nugget
wanna
of gold at the end of the rainbow here at this year's Scotties.
Okay.
I think we need to.
And they could measure that,
You wanna
Kathy,
just
correct?
throw
At
that
Yellowstone if they
back
had to, if they
Okay.
couldn't determine
like that.
whether it was in or out.
For sure they can. During the game, there's a couple of times. One is if you can't agree on whether the stone is in or not in, and so that makes a difference of whether you can hit it or not. And the other time is when you have a stone that is at the back line, whether you think it's out of play and your opponent doesn't think. That's when you can bring in a neutral party, which is one of the officiating staff, to take a look.
Whoa! Yep.
In the case of the back line.
Really hard, guys. Really hard. Hard. Any roll. Any roll. Any roll. Nice try, Amanda.
That wasn't up. Came down, eh?
Back line. That was like back line, I'd say. Tuck a piece here.
I'm seeing the guard. I'm seeing the guard.
I don't hate the guard.
Like
Okay,
real
halfway.
tight? Okay, halfway, she says.
Okay.
Okay.
You got it, Tay.
Did it feel okay here, Rochelle?
It did.
Okay.
Line's good. Halfway.
Go a little early if you can.
Line's
Wonderful
good.
numbers this morning for Taylor.
It's there,
Okay,
hey?
3. Whoa.
Okay, well then, whoa, just half.
Whoa.
Just halfway.
3. Stay close,
2.5,
Rochelle.
2.5.
Rochelle, little
3.
finish, Rochelle. Little finish, Rochelle. Yep. Yep.
We're real tight. We're
Cover a
almost
piece
to
of
that.
that red one. Okay, well then.
Nice.
That's good. That's good. Double feel.
Very nicely protects those stones, and with it being partially locked on that red guard, no run backs for the Northern Ontario team.
It's not the easiest feel.
Yeah, definitely.
Feel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. You
Is
gotta
there a way
throw
to save
feel.
our shooter?
Update time here at the Mark and McPhail Center. Over on Sheet B, it is Brothers versus Galusha, as Jill Brothers is back for Nova Scotia out of the Mayflower Curling Club in Halifax.
Well, a draw against 2-4, Jill. You saw Carrie Galusha had 2, and so it is full 8 foot, almost biting a piece of the 4 that Jill will need.
Okay, we don't have backing yet.
Jill playing with Erin Carmody,
Okay,
Jennifer
right on the
Bryan,
line.
Emma Logan,
Line's good.
and the great Kim
Backing
Kelly
now. You have
as
backing
the
now.
alternate for
Yeah.
the team this week.
Great throw, Joe.
And that is
Perfect.
very nice draw weight from the skipper. And much needed, as
Good
it is
judge.
still 4-2.
Really nice,
Carrie
yeah.
Galusha leads after 4.
And a successful peel, but left the shooter. So for the Alberta
give you a
team
little
wants
less
to
weight.
block it off, and there's starting to be a lot of granite out front.
Line's good.
Pretty soft. Go a
2.5.
little early if you can, Kate. Can you go
Line's
early?
good.
Go early.
2.5.
Line's good. Line's good.
Line's good. Just
Halfway.
above the red. Okay, if you're tight, line should be
Yeah,
okay.
we're tight.
Stay close, Rochelle. No, line's good. Line's good. Yep, Rochelle, yep.
Touch the line.
Yep, touch the line.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So
whoa,
Kathy,
whoa,
a number
whoa.
of feature games or television games on Sheet D. Give me some of the differences or maybe the subtle changes from the ice yesterday morning to today that maybe you've noticed.
It's the outside in. From the center line to the wings, we've always seen a lot of movement. What we saw yesterday morning and Friday night as well is outside in, probably a foot or 2 off the center line. If you were throwing to the outside in, it ran dead straight, and then it would move. So if you threw any kind of weight, it would actually even float back a little bit. Greg acknowledged that, said it's one of the things they were working on. Today we're seeing it still will track a little bit, but the movement is faster, it's moving more, it doesn't hang as much as it did. All of those things are reflective of a lot of work that's gone on, and also the curlers are picking up on it.
Greg Wasco, the chief ice technician here in Calgary, our chief umpire this year, Brendan Rogers.
I think you could
This
just
year's
tell
Scotties.
the
Come here.
come off it. That's good.
I was seeing the Christmas tree. Okay. If we're gonna be to it, let me know. I'll try to just sort of tap it on the nose a little.
Yeah. You seeing 14-5 here, or?
I think low 14. We haven't played this side in a while.
Okay. Okay, 14-5 is the minimum then.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Looking to continue to apply pressure because they know that those red stones out front will be run back by Northern Ontario. So if you're able to go around a little bit, it helps to break the path to the stone that is currently shot. Well, the hit numbers leap out at you always with Kate.
T-line back 4. Okay,
Strength of her game.
Back 4. Yep. Whoa. Close. Yep. Back 4. Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Go, go, go.
Hard.
You got it.
Hard.
You got it.
Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Just bury that behind the corner. Yep. Go, 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 go. Okay. Okay.
That works.
Good call. It's 13-1.
Yeah.
A little bit more
Like
weight
back
than she
12.
wanted to throw, but good
Quite a bit of weight.
communication, able to call the audible and change up the shot.
That works.
Good judge. That actually carried quite well.
Yeah. It was 13.
Yeah. That,
Like, I don't think you can make that with draw weight. I think you just throw like back ring. Or over draw. What kind of weight are you talking here?
Board?
Okay. Yeah.
Probably need a lot.
She can see a piece from the hack. Her initial thought was, do we freeze down to it? But you have zero tolerance on that. If you don't make that shot, if you're short, you've blocked off a house that has already got 3 of your opponent's stone. If you bounce off, they can hit. So trying to get a hit and a roll.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Oh, we could have gone mirrors that inside.
Makes the hit, but it is wide open for Laura Walker.
Like normal?
Well, we talked about Kate's ability to hit, and I think that last end really changed the complexion of the end. When facing this kind of a situation, this has been the shot, Brian. You talked about the ice. What was it like yesterday? Yesterday, this was one of the most difficult shots, and the tendency is then to point it a little bit today because it has run so straight. But Kate was able to put that out of her head, just throw at the broom, through the right weight, squeaks through the guard and the port to make the tap back, and it was the momentum switch at that point for Alberta.
The key shot brought to you by OK Tire, service, repair, and tires.
Sorry. That's okay.
As the shooter will spill out, I bet you Greg Owasco's pretty happy he's not in charge of the ice at Lake Tahoe for that NHL outdoor game yesterday. That was postponed until the wee hours of last night.
I actually think losing is better.
It's nice here. Yeah,
Same as it is everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Nice weight.
That's the one time where NHL players skate
I said
like
on
I
when
did.
we're on a quarter.
Stumbling around. They were having their struggles on that ice for sure.
Well, even with this sport, Brian, outdoors controls indoors, and we're so used to people coming in buildings with snow or rain on their jackets. In this particular building, that would be a super help. There was talk of rain in the forecast, he said yesterday, and he's really hoping it will happen, because even though there aren't a lot of people coming in with moisture, the building can bring that moisture in.
And that just clips
That would
the
have been probably worse.
center line guard.
It went a little further than I thought.
Sorry.
So a lot of red
Just a
rocks
little
out
bit
front. Unfortunately for Krista Burns, they're
Yeah,
not in the paint.
Pardon?
I didn't think it was going to
Like
be
this.
Do you want to come there?
Like here? Or even here?
Is this open, Rochelle? Sorry? Is this open?
It's like a piece under.
Do you think she can get under here with like a tap? Yeah? Do you guys like here? I don't see any draw on this side.
You don't think we can make that draw?
We see the hole, but we're not also not
I
throwing it.
I feel like I'm kind of coming all the way to here, and then if she plays this, I have no shot.
That's fair.
And it's same for her. I don't think she can. I guess I could tap this and
We
kind
can
of
go
sit
like
in the hole
this.
With T-line.
That's
And if I
pretty
happen
good,
to
right?
just come
I
by
kind of
and
like
literally
the
try to kiss this a hair. And if
We
you
got
do,
it.
If you do
Okay.
come here.
So
Right? And I
yeah.
think if anything, let's rub the two and you're guarding those runs, right?
Yeah. So I had you just outside.
So I think Laura's been talked out of her
feel
big
like I
concern. This is her concern. They said, how much can you see, and can she actually make the shot to hit and roll underneath, and then you have nothing? But I think the confidence from the rest of the team is that this is the path that they know, and if she comes down here and taps it back to here, you're lying 3, it takes away that roll.
touch the one that's an 8, but I'm just kind of sit in that hole, and if I don't touch it and I'm T-line around it, then that's good too.
Okay. Yeah. It's quite a bit slower over here.
Okay.
So like a low 14.
Okay. This is quite a bit less than Kate's, but I feel like we've thrown a few here now and they've swept it. Like I'd like to.
As long as you're nice and through, it should be fine. We can hold it for you. You got it, Laura.
Well, those numbers talked about yesterday in that game against Team Zacharias. Draw weight, draw weight, draw weight, and today she carries that through as a great feel for what it is.
We're all there.
No. Stays always. You're still
you
you're on
gotta
the
go.
outside of this.
You're on the
Touch
outside.
the top. Touch that. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
You're
whoa.
right in the middle.
Trying for the audible.
Oh, no. You got it? Yeah, right out, Chase. Right
Taylor.
out. Go, go,
And
go, go,
they'll
more.
drag it. As Taylor McDonald enough. It is still
Okay.
Alberta lying 2.
And that is a pure weight mistake. We just talked about how great her draw weight was, but
Yeah, but
to raise that stone back that far was just too
I
much
think
weight.
your line would have been okay with T-line.
You think it would have still got there? I almost hit that.
Are we joining Joe Buck with the broadcaster cursing now, or what?
Yes.
Update time over on sheet A. It is Anderson versus Peterson. And let's see, it looks like red is lying 1 at this point.
Yeah,
and
I would
1
agree.
to come. From the defending champ, Carrie Anderson. So it is a fairly open outer draw for 2.
line's good.
It is. I took a quick look at the stats, Brian,
Okay, fair
on
wide
that,
up
and
back.
Team Anderson struggling
Running the
percentage-wise this morning. The
Not
Peterson
curling,
team
clean if you can.
higher in
Not
percentages. We
curling.
haven't watched the shot
It's
selection,
traveling
but
like her 1 and 3.
remembering that Team Anderson was supposed to play yesterday
14-8.
against Team Galusha, and that was the game that was suspended that we'll bring tomorrow morning, so that one day off is not always your friend this early in a competition. But a nice draw by Carrie.
Well, that was like her path in 3.
Brianne Mayer, Shannon Burchard, Val Sweeting, Carrie Anderson. Your defending champs back. Looking for another title here in
For
Calgary.
normal, like there.
Yeah. You think this is just going to curl the whole way? Or do you think it'll run
If
the
I
line?
keep it on the line a little bit,
Yeah.
might stay for a bit.
Okay.
Well, the run back double is there.
Try to run. Okay. If I'm wide, we might get both guards, so.
Okay.
Sounds good. Just normal. Okay. Yeah. Think a hair more.
Let's keep the updates coming for you. Brothers Galusha over on sheet B. And this appears to just be the blank attempt for Carrie Galusha. I guess I shouldn't say just the blank attempt because
You saw that little wobble by Carrie. That's something that we're seeing more than we normally do. Just again, the reps that they've not had a chance to take.
anything could happen on a blank attempt. Remember, ask Ron Burgundy. You just never know.
You never know.
Or Chelsea Carey for that matter. As we've seen a few landing gear issues so far early on this week, but she got the job done, and a nice laugh and a smile from Carrie Galusha.
Edge, like I think it's going to run for a while.
Yep. It's a little fresh. Might catch some
Well, the
curl.
run
I think
back
an early
got rid
speed
of
from her,
one,
okay?
and more importantly, stuck also one of her stones in the house. And so for Laura,
Yeah, I think so.
needs to go in the house and wants to take away that run back on that red in front of the
hole
house.
again.
Very well. I just feel like
Is the tap so hard from down there?
The tap on our yellow.
yeah.
I just have to play with the other turn is
Yeah,
all.
it's just hard. Like
The tap, if you tried this and you didn't quite curl enough, you also go into this range to take these away.
The tap or the hole, you mean?
The tap,
Do
sorry.
you want to call timeout?
I guess either one.
I mean, the hole looks good from here too, so it's up to you. Do you want to call time?
First call's good too.
We don't really know it though.
That's the problem, yeah.
As Alberta discusses their
Do you want to call
options,
timeout or?
an update over on sheet C between Yukon and Ontario. And Rachel Holman in control of this game. Final stone on the way here in 5.
Well, from this angle, Brian, it looks as though the second shot stone or the third shot stone is yellow belonging to Ontario. So if she gets to the nose and makes both go away, I think it'll be for 2.
And I think you thought correct. 2 yellow. Well done. You might get on full time here, Kathy,
know.
if you keep this up. You're doing fantastic. 7-2. Ontario leads after 5.
I thought that was easier than guessing, like, further over.
Well, in this case, I really like that Laura
feel like
went
if I
down.
touch
To
the
me,
red
there's
one,
you
I
can
got
yell up and
crosswind
down the
and
sheet.
run back.
on a number of things, but when a skip sits in a hack, there should be one shot, one thought.
Right up to speed.
And she was very much torn between which shot to play. So they are going to take this in turn and go in again. I think they want to raise that Yellowstone up to the 8-foot to lie 2. If it curls, she's got a lot of options with this shot. And I liked her thinking with the out turn to protect against the run. The challenge is you're going so far out where no one has been before. It's hard to throw draw weight with any confidence.
Top 8. Top 4. Whoa. We're there. We're there. Just for line.
And she finds the port.
Beautiful.
Great communication from Team Alberta. It settles in the 4. And Alberta lies 2. And we saw Laura Walker's numbers earlier, and she just improves on them.
Are you really?
Yeah, because if we didn't get by, then we don't move it enough to take the run away. Like it was like that in between. I was like,
okay, we committed. You need to go, Rochelle.
That's fast. God, really, Kate's was so slow. Like, she threw a 13, and it barely went back there. So then I thought, okay, we'll tell you 14 on your first one.
Well, it was the outside yellow one that they had thought was their tolerance to tick, and it was almost that center red one.
I think so. I think you're
It's that little body language.
You got 6, we get lucky, and Wick the 8.
Okay.
Is the run back double even there without jamming,
Yeah,
Kathy?
it's really similar. The roll's bad this way, yeah.
Boy, it's a tough shot.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
That port is so small. To try to follow Laura down, is it possible? Sure, because Laura just went through there.
We could like try the really hard draw for one, but like you just threw this. Go for the gusto.
Yeah, you're vibing with it.
This is really hard, but whatever.
I don't think you have an easy option, Krista.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, okay, you got it.
Same weight.
Yeah, that was nice. Nice throw. Do it again.
Well, she's one of 6 rookie skips here, and why not? Go for the gusto here. You're down by 3. Final stone.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Hello.
Yep.
You got it, Amanda.
Hard! Hard!
Krista Burns, tap it back.
Shoot.
And she'll just clip the yellow, but not far enough, and it is a steal of 2 for Team Alberta and Laura Walker. Tough morning so far for the rookie out of Northern Ontario, as Alberta leads by 5.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of curling Canada. By Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like it. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
A great start for Team Alberta in our feature matchup, as Dana Ferguson having some more comments for her teammates. And knowing her, very positive as always. It is time for After 5. Kathy, what are you seeing?
Well, consistently on the bottom, it's a 10% edge for Alberta. When you look at hits and draws, they also have a 10% edge. And when you dig in a little deeper and look at the skips, Krista is at 63%, while Laura Walker is playing a wonderful 90%.
After 5, brought to you by Kathy Gauthier, making me look good for the last decade. So for the rookies, out of Sudbury, Northern Ontario, trying to rebound in the final 5. And just a reminder, it is a special day here on TSN. It is Sandra Schmerler Day. The goal this year to raise $500,000 to fund 25 incubators across Canada. So far, $42,000 has been raised. We thank you for being involved. There's the number if you want to donate. There is the website as well on Sandra Schmerler Day here on TSN.
I'm so pumped. Honestly, we're so pumped, and we're so grateful to actually
being able to come here and play, and I think it's a great thing that the new generation is actually coming up to the Scotties.
We're so proud to be from PEI and to wear the PEI colors, and you know, we hope to just do all the things that we've practiced all season and stay in the moment, and we'll see how it goes.
And that is our feature this afternoon, a battle of Eastern Canada, PEI Quebec, Suzanne Burt, Laurie St. George, and you can watch at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Vic, Cheryl, Russ, Kathy have you covered. Draw 6.
Well, it's one of the many reasons that the juniors is one of my favorite events. Over time, we saw Laurie not that long ago in the Canadian final. And just that transition, as she talked about, coming up to women's, and she played well last night.
Suzanne Burt, a 2-time Canadian champion. And remember, coming out of juniors, what a record she had, 10-3 in her rookie debut at the Scotties. And over a decade later, trying to get back to the podium as we bring you back to our feature matchup, Northern Ontario and Alberta. And a tough first 5 for Krista Burns out of Sudbury, as they'll try bounce back. They have Hammer here in 6, throwing the red stones, and this one on the way from Amanda Gates.
Well, I talked about the skip numbers after 5, and in complete fairness to Krista Burns, her degree of difficulty, Brian, has been really high. You're making runbacks and slashes, and you know, you're getting 4 or 0 for those because you make them or you don't, but it's not been simple shots that she's missed. And that's because Alberta is playing very, very well.
Quick. That went to the sea line. Okay, what's the hits doing? Not much, to be honest.
Very gradual.
Gradual, yeah.
Very different people. Laura's very methodical, very focused. How she goes about her business. You see Krista's very laid back.
Oh, clean, clean. Clean it, just clean. Close, Taylor, yep. Clean, clean.
Wait's nice.
Yeah.
90.
Good.
Boom. Clean, Kate, kind of same.
Okay, not my turn.
You know, Kathy, a good time to talk about as we see the bug on the screen for the number on Sandra Schmerler Day. A champion we lost way too soon to cancer.
Yes.
You played against and knew Sandra very well. Just maybe some thoughts on her and the legacy that she leaves behind.
Well, on Sandra herself, I kind of really feel that she set the tone for the free guard zone. When we started playing Sandra, it was a battle between our teams for 3 years straight. And in fact, we wound up playing a 3-game matchup in Thunder Bay to determine who would go to the Olympic trials process between, that's when I was playing with Connie Laliberty. And even when the rule came in, a lot of women's teams weren't interested in playing the free guard zone. They still kind of played it to the open, didn't really want to mix it up. And Sandra just wouldn't let you not play it. She was aggressive. She would go around shots. So it wasn't only her shot making, it was her strategy. And that team of hers was just such a cohesive unit. They made such a change. And then when cancer took Sandra, it's the whole babies focus is so special because every year we talk about the women who have to adapt. I mean, men become fathers, but women like Rachel Holman's out here 8 months pregnant. Beth Peterson's out here 4.5 months pregnant. Your body doesn't let you do the same throws no matter how hard you work out. And we all hope for healthy, happy babies, but sometimes they come way too soon. And having this life-saving equipment to help these little ones to become, we always say champions, but just to become little people in their own right is so important. So if you can give, I have been blessed with 2 happy, healthy children, and not everybody's as fortunate.
Now, what a legacy. Sandra Schmerler, 3-time Scotties champ, 3-time world champ, Olympic gold medalist. And I kid you not, you ask any of these young ladies across the sheets of ice, and I guarantee a lot of them, their hero would have been Sandra Schmerler, part of the reason they began curling. So there's the number, and we appreciate you getting involved, helping babies in crisis.
Oh, I gave it a lot. I gave it a lot.
Pretty close.
Not bad.
Back 8, back 12. Back 12. Whoa, whoa.
Now, Northern Ontario now trying to utilize the Alberta stones in the house to get some backing, maybe freeze, hope for a jam.
It's really nice.
Nice throw.
There you go. Move them around a little bit. Try get a wall going behind the tee line.
That was pretty close. That was pretty good.
Turn do you like? You could really play either. I think the in.
Probably safe.
I like it. Shouldn't do much for you. Nothing.
Can I have just a hair less?
Yeah.
Playing the peel.
You got it, Tay.
Whoa, whoa, off.
Curl. You're okay.
Girl, baby.
That was crafty. Very nice.
Taylor McDonald, she'll take it.
Well, and a good read by Taylor from the hack. She asked for less, reinforcing the need for all players to watch the ice and ensure that how they're throwing and the broom are matched up.
All right, you got it.
Nice and easy here. So less.
Yeah, less on that one. Yeah.
Definitely less. 2, 3.
2, 3. Yeah, weight's good. Line's not bad. Little tight, if anything.
We're close to in.
Yeah, it might be coming in there, Krista.
Like in?
Yeah.
You want to freeze it?
Yep, we can.
Sorry, guys.
27 players making their Scotties debut this year, which is always exciting.
Can we freeze to this corner so
Sarah,
it jams? It's already there.
One of those players. Her dad is the coach,
Sorry.
Rodney Guy.
Okay. It's okay. Not to guard. Sorry.
I did it too, so.
Twins.
Should we just hit and roll off the side one? Or?
I like hit and roll off the side. This one? Yeah. I won't even mind if you move that a bit so we can remove it.
Kate took a look over her shoulder. There are screens in the building that show the overheads of all 4 sheets. And so at any point, the players can see what it's like that saves her having to come down and gives her the confidence of where she needs to hit it.
Yep. Close. Lead. Close. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Must be close. Sit.
It was never about playing the double. It was about hitting that top one so that you don't jam that red one into the mix in the forefoot.
I thought it was like a 8.
Move it a rock.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we have to.
Just like T-line.
That's your best bet, I think, Megan. Tap it back a little bit, sit in front of it, make it tough for Alberta to remove it. You need 1 jam, and that scores 2. It has the potential to.
Didn't feel heavy. Didn't feel heavy.
Go a bit. Yes, a bit. Yep.
Hard line.
Yep.
I don't think it's
Yeah, hard, guys, all the way.
What?
All the way.
Hard.
Okay, whoa.
Whoa?
Yeah.
The whoa was just losing line.
Yeah, nice weight, Megan. Krista, just tight?
Just too tight.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Normal. I don't want to debut this. I'd rather hit hit and roll.
You got it, Kate.
Normal? Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Close. Whoa. Yep. UD.
Nice
shot.
That's good.
They're just fine clipping that back the other way.
100%. Though anything behind the tee line is just the advantage
I like that.
of Northern Ontario, even if they're your own stones.
Okay. Yeah. So I was just top 4, right?
Yeah, it was like top button. All right, you got it.
Still playing the tap back, but now she has to tap it back further, will create that space that Alberta needs to be able to pick it out.
Ooh. Should be there. A little toasty, I think.
Hack?
Yeah.
Backline hack.
Close. Yep. Really hard, yeah.
Backline hack.
Hard, Sarah.
Hard. Yep, hard, Sarah.
Hard, Sarah. Whoa.
Yep.
So Megan Smith, a little tap, and there you go.
Megan, nice weight. Came down nice.
Yeah. Still a little toasty, right?
I don't think so. I think it came
It is
down
okay?
nice on. Yeah, look good.
I don't think you need to, but yeah. Looks like quarter rock.
Yeah.
Mine didn't do much. Where are you out of there? You catch
I'm going to throw peel. You threw a 9, so I think that looks good. Okay.
Half a rock is fine.
Again, this is not about being fancy. It's making it go away.
Update time over on sheet B.
Okay. Really?
As Carrie Galusha, I believe, has a draw here for 2.
She
Can't see the
does.
overhead, but I believe for 2 here, Kathy.
She does indeed. On Joe Brothers' final, Stone was trying to get around with that in turn and go deep to B shot Stone. And it's one of those red ones at the back, just sliding a little bit too deep. So for Carrie, needs a bite of the 8-foot for 2.
Carrie Galusha, always one of those skips with a lot of experience, and you never know in a year like this, where a lot of the teams haven't had a chance to throw a ton of rocks and play a ton of games. You just never know what can happen.
Really curling. Hard. Yes, Shona. Just sweep it into ours. Gotta hit ours. Gotta hit ours.
Manitoba, Saskatchewan tied all time with 11 titles at the Scotties. As that is good enough for 2. So Galusha in control.
2 yellow that well.
Newfoundland, Labrador, Northern Ontario, Northwest Territories, Nunavut, PEI, Yukon, and Wildcard. Yet to win the Scotties, so you never know. Maybe this could be the year in Calgary, as she's got a nice lead. Up by 4.
You're right.
Get a feel for it now, too. Right?
Pick out made.
Yeah, good call.
So I just wanted a thin quarter.
That's what we got.
Hair less, yeah.
How do you hit less than a thin quarter?
Now that the stones are behind or on the tee line, looking to make a freeze.
Krista is a genetics technology student, and what she told me is that she's the person that would test for baby genetic disorders during testing. And you know, you talk about Sandra Schmerler Day and Babies in Crisis. Krista said this day is extra special to her as well, as that's the field that she plans to work in.
Oh, sorry, Krista.
So one of the things that I was watching earlier, Brian, is the difference between Krista and Laura. So they approach the game very differently, but the time in the hack, this is in real time. So they've entered the hack at the same time. Krista's already coming through. Very, very little deliberation. Laura's still in the hack, making sure that she knows. You're going to see the screen stop on the left because we go to a different camera to show where the rock is coming in. Laura's still in the hack, going through her pre-shot routine, and neither is right or wrong, but I think that sometimes that slower process to really be confident in your mind of the weight, the line, all of that can work to your advantage.
I know this. I'd want to golf behind Krista Burns, because she'd be on the 5th.
Oh yeah,
I'd be like, be perfect. You'd never be waiting on the tee for Krista. That's awesome.
Oh, my friend Gomer would love that too. Oh dear. Very focused.
Firm?
Yep.
You got it. Keep going.
Whoa.
Too strong. Too strong.
Close. No roll.
Laura Walker will chip the red through. In the meantime, we'll update you over on Sheet A. Team Anderson, Team Canada, taking on the wildcard team out of the Assiniboine Memorial Curling Club in Winnipeg. Skip by Beth Peterson.
Well, 3 brilliant shots leading to this one. Carrie Anderson made a soft weight double to lie 2. Beth went around buried. Carrie was able to squeak the guard and get it out. And so this is the replication of the first shot. Needs to get to the 4-foot and not touch that stone in the 8-foot.
You're right.
Pressure shot and a pressure skip coming through. Nice draw from Beth Peterson there.
So that's
as they pull within 1, Carrie Anderson with hammer. In the meantime, in our feature, she tried to orchestrate something with all those rocks in the house. It's not to be, so one on the way trying to hit, has to stick around.
Hi, girl.
Makes the double, but it is just for the single.
If only this one was close.
There you go. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Whatever you want.
Wishful thinking, but that was a nice throw from Krista Burns as she trails by 4. It is day 3 of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. This year, the curling bubble in Calgary, just outside of downtown Calgary. Really cool location in Winsport, right by the Canadian Sports Hall of Fame as well. This facility holds 2,500 people, the Markham McPhail Center. It's really cool. It reminds me a little bit of the small rink in Banff where we've done the skin before with the wooden pillars across.
Make it a 3, guys.
And our home for the next few months here in the curling bubble.
And this whole area, Muddy, is so spectacular. I love coming into work where you see all the ski jumps and they're working on moguls, and I could just sit in that parking lot and watch all day.
Well, I might push you down one of the hills.
That's aggressive.
Yeah, I would. The area is known as the heart and soul of the Canadian winter sports movement. Of course, the Olympics in 1988, and there's a wide shot.
It's beautiful in here.
And you can see the monitors, too, that you'd mentioned, Kathy, as well. It's not really a jumbotron in the middle like a few rinks, but it's the screens where you can see the houses from the other end for the players.
Which is really a tool that all the teams can use because they have every single sheet and showing where the rocks are.
So underway here in the 7th end, Alberta a 6-2 advantage, throwing the yellow stones. Laura Walker also with hammer. So let me ask you, Kathy, we talked about her record last year. This is her 2nd straight Scotties. As we saw her in Moose Jaw, she had a great start and then ended 3-4. So are you seeing anything different from this Laura Walker team 1 year later?
Well, I think there's a lot of confidence, and there is just pure joy on this team, as there is for all the teams that we've talked to about playing. And I think that that really factors into it. I also think that last year their schedule was such that they had the tougher teams or the higher ranked teams towards the end. And so we can look at that stats board right now, and there are teams with no wins, teams with 2 wins, but it really is about scheduling. And I think it's just remembering that you just have to take each game as it comes. But they're looking very good. I right through the lineup, the numbers are really good. The execution's good. The confidence looks high.
You know, a lot of players, too, have their opinions on the format. And obviously, in this year, I think it's just a miracle we're pulling this off in general. And you're right. Every single curler feels so blessed to be here to have this opportunity. And that's the tip of the cap to Curling Canada, Alberta Health, even, you know, TSN for being able to pull the bubble off and do this. But she really misses playing every team and having that competition and making it a little bit more fair in that regard. But much like anything in life, you'll find opinions across the sheets of ice on what everyone likes and doesn't like.
Let her know to come in next time and just sort of, if we score here.
And I don't think anyone is opposed to the idea that every team plays every team, but in the current situation where every province, territory, you have a Team Canada, you would have to add days to it, and buildings have to give up their space for a week and a half, and players have to take a week and a half off work. It just gets too long, and that's why they had to modify the format.
2.5. Yeah. Might be coming close.
And a lot of the teams, including chatting with Krista last night, you know, wish she could have earned her way. And it just wasn't the case, as with some of the lockdowns and provincial rules. A lot of these teams were just delegated by their territory or their province from their respective curling federations, and it is what it is. And we've said that a lot the last year, haven't we? It is what it is in general in life.
Whoa. No. No. No, Kate.
Nice throw, Taylor. That's just straight.
And Taylor McDonald will drive it through.
The 3. That dang 3.
Krista's still trying to manufacture something, looking to throw another guard.
Here we go.
Not quite as positive. 1.
Out there.
We're out there.
On its own.
Yeah.
1.5,
Still
2.
out there.
It's coming in. Like, not in, but closer.
Just trying.
What do we think? Time to switch games?
Sorry.
I don't know. I'm just a second.
I'm bored and I'm playing. Krista. I'm bored and I'm playing.
Well, it can get frustrating. You're down to a team that's playing really, really well. You have to keep throwing up stones and hoping that maybe you're going to get a break or a miss. And the other team is being very methodical. They are not taking anything for granted. They want to finish this game off with a win. And so your hope that maybe the other team's going to miss, they're not trying to, I'll tell you that for sure.
Close. Whoa. Whoa. Close. Yeah. Whoa. 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 Touch it. Ah. Good throw.
You know, Kathy, the mental part, I mean, my colleague in here is a 3-time Scotties champ, but the mental part is such a big thing. And in chatting with Laura Walker about bringing their coach isn't a curling coach. Their coach this year is a sports psychology PhD at the U of A, and that's Shannon Pinn. And she really credited Shannon for their provincial success last year. Originally, she actually reached out to John Dunn, who's worked with Kevin Key for years, and going through the University of Alberta, it was John Dunn's recommendation. And Laura giving Shannon a lot of praise for this team's success, because it's a lot more than rocks and ice and brooms down. There's a huge mental component to this.
There certainly is a difference in technical and abilities, but when you get to the top teams, there's so little to choose between them, and it really comes down often to a great draw, the right roll, the right break, but the mental preparedness, the side that keeps you in a fight, not flight position all the time, how to stay loose, how to embrace the realities that we're facing with no crowds. All of that stuff comes from your noggin, and if you can have somebody help you, it makes a difference.
That's why I brought you along, Kathy.
There you go.
Into the bubble. Update time. Sheet C, Yukon versus Ontario, and Laura Eby out of the White Horse Curling Club is facing a couple stones, as Rachel Holman has really put the pressure on all morning long.
She has, and Ontario doing a very good job of making sure there's nothing up front, nothing that Laura's been able to hide behind, forcing play to the middle. Needs to get to the nose and stick it for a single.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. Hard, hard, hard. Hard, hard, hard.
Lorna Spenner, Tamar Vandenberg, and Laura Williamson making up this team, and the shooter, it'll roll too far, and a steal of one for Team Ontario, Rachel Holman.
Lord, was I tight up?
So they're cruising over on sheet 7.
I think earlier in the game you would have made that view.
And a great shot by Kate. Get rid of all the stones. There is that one lonely corner guard, though. That's what she's trying to utilize now.
Out there. Amanda's
really out there. Amanda's.
She's got to go for weight.
Hold on.
You can leave it high if you want.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll keep the updates rolling here, Kathy, as Carrie Galusha, Jill Brothers, and Carrie's been in charge of this game, up 6-2, and man, look at the yellows again around the house, and that's what's facing Jill Brothers with her final stone.
I think the last time we came as a highlight, it was Jill having to draw against a couple. That certainly is the case here, drawing against 4. Needs 8 foot, though.
Okay, yep. Starting to curl now. Starting to curl now.
Yes, stay
That's
down.
good.
Stay down, stay down.
Clean, clean.
And that's nice draw weight, as Jill Brothers finds top 4 for the single. But it is Galusha leading, and with Hammer up by 3 after 7.
You got it. Good. Should be a pretty good spot.
Okay.
An opportunity to get rid of both. Just have to watch the red one. And those biters, well, not even biters, those stones that are out of play on the right-hand side. Any jam on either one of them would leave the stone in the house.
Close, close. Yep.
Firm? Yeah, just firm. Just firm.
Yep. Yeah. Hard, 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 hard. Touch it. Okay.
Okay, so
And one more update. How about sheet A? We'll check in on Einarson and Peterson, the Battle of Manitoba. And 1 stone to come from Carrie Anderson, and this is the in-turn draw to score a pair.
Well, it's been a very tight game this morning.
Easy for line.
But this is an opportunity if she's able to hit paint
No,
to take 2 and a 3-point lead.
Here we see Shannon Burchard on the right, sweeping hard, trying to get it by that red stone. It'll clip. And just the single. You know, 11 women all time have won 2 Scotties at 2 different positions, Kathy. And Shannon Burchard, one of those women, as a 3rd in 2018, as a 2nd, of course, last year with Carrie Anderson.
Yeah, that's true.
I know another one.
That'd be me.
That would be you. You won a couple as a 2nd, and you won 1 as a lead as well.
I did.
Come on, baby.
And this needs to slow down, and it will just hang on in the weeds, back 12. Now, small victories in a long week and sometimes a tough morning.
You need the full 12 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe half.
That's too bad.
Well, it hangs on, and it's not in a position that Laura can throw a lot of weight at because it's tucked in there, and you don't want to whistle by and give up a steal, and so you force your opponent to take one.
Yeah, I agree.
Take our point.
It's a good spot. Okay.
You know, you look at some of the coaches and the alternates, Kathy, you could form some pretty good teams out here when you look at Dana Ferguson's the alternate. You have Randy Furby, a bench over as he's the coach on a team. You got Kathy Overton Clappin on the ice this morning as well. I mean, the list goes on and on. Heather Nedowin is here. Amber Holland. I mean,
lots of former Canadian champions. I don't think Randy would fit the Scotties.
Well, I
the other
know,
names
that's
were.
not what I was implying. I just meant there's some fantastic, talented
wonderful
Canadian players over the years here.
Just full 12.
We're all there.
14-3.
We're T-line.
Straight throw.
And nice weight yet again.
Good.
Nice shot.
Yellow.
Yeah, Laura Walker, she's brought her A game this morning.
I think so, yeah.
Nice draw, and the lead
Let
continues.
Bill know.
Alberta leads 7-2.
Thanks. Okay, Bill, good touch.
All right, Kathy Gauthier, let's put you to work. Time for the game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Well, it was a great shot by Kate Cameron in the 4th end that really set up the deuce, and that started. And then the run back miss in 5 and the steal of 2 really sealed the deal. We talked at the beginning of the show that it was going to be a battle of the leads and the setup, giving the edge to Rochelle Brown, but it has in fact been Amanda Gates who has come out with a stronger performance.
So Alberta cruising in our feature, up 7-2 over on sheet D. We're going to move across the ice at the Mark and McPhail Center and pick up a Manitoba battle. It is Team Canada, skipped by Carrie Anderson, taking on Team Wildcard number 3. Beth Peterson out of the Assiniboine Memorial Curling Club in Winnipeg. And as you check the scoreboard, as I just did, that deuce and 5 for Team Canada seems to be the difference thus far as Anderson leads, but it is Beth Peterson with hammer as we check in on Shannon Burchard, who's firing away.
And I just took a quick look at the numbers, Brian. When I looked earlier, Carrie was having a wonderful game, and Beth was down in percentages. They are even at 73% right now. So we saw the Carrie miss on the chance for 2. And so we've got a very even stats and a very even scoreboard with Beth Peterson having last rock here in 8.
We're a little down. Me too. Top 12. Hard then. Go early. Yeah, you can go. Okay. Yeah. Good. Hard line.
Yep.
Go for way.
Yep.
Hard line.
Hard line. Hard, Brittany. Hard line. Hard, you gotta go. Hard. Hard,
you got it.
hard.
And just a clip for Catherine Dirksen. And it'll spin in, top 12.
Soft? Yeah, like just soft on the inside of my broom, I think. That's really kind of...
Weight was pretty good. Just watching the sheet as well this morning to see if that extra finish is the same as when we were on the other side of the building.
10.
And Val Sweeting, the former Alberta skip who lost 2 heartbreaking finals as a skip herself, and then finally the top of the podium last year. That exciting final.
Okay.
What a brilliant final that was. Back and forth, momentum changes, and Carrie Anderson, man, she really picked things up. She was the playoff MVP last year, and that is the Sandra Schmirler Award, and how fitting to bring that up on Sandra Schmirler Day here on TSN.
Well, Val's roll-off allows the Peterson team to have access again.
Top 8. Top 8. Top 12. Okay, gotta go line.
Jenna Loader, third stones for Team Wildcard.
Top 8. Top 8, top 4. Okay, yep. Line's good, hard. Yes. Hard, make it good.
Jenna won that Canadian Junior gold title with Caitlin Laws, Liz Fife on the same team back in 2009. All in the field this year at the Scotties.
It's a wonderful stone, great position, tucked behind.
You got it. Peel or what do you? Yeah. Okay.
The last time a non-skip, Kathy, won that Sandra Schmirler Award was actually Lisa Weigel back in 2013. Skips usually win that honor, kind of like the quarterback when you look at the MVP award.
It almost always is.
I love as the front end player over here is like shaking her head.
Yeah, well, I am.
Yep. The shooter. Yep. Okay. Okay, good balance. Okay. Ah, I like that. All right, nice throw. Thanks. Good call, Care.
Around this way.
I like that.
Yeah? Yeah, I don't mind that. Yours is in a really nice
Even
spot.
here.
Where's that?
Like back 8.
Okay.
I mean, it's coming this way, so I don't want to put it on this side. That's my thought, but.
Do you like the guard, but?
I don't like guarding.
Okay. I like your first call.
When she says it's coming this way, they know that with the access, if Carrie is going to hit that, they don't want to have a stone that's sitting over here, that there's going to be a potential for a double. That's why they're going the other way and trying to go to the back of the house. If you go to the wings and you're perfect, that's okay, but you're always going to be leaving something for Carrie Anderson to hit and roll. And remembering that these teams come from the same province and have gone head-to-head many times over the years, and so they know each other pretty well and know that in the case of Carrie Anderson, even though she's made some wonderful draws, she does love to hit.
Two back 4, back 8. Back 8. Back 4, back 8. All you. We're there.
The lead, Brittany Tran, is on the right. Catherine Dirksen makes up this front end of Team Wildcard. And this one will slide right through.
Sorry, Jenna. What happened?
You were a little tight, so I called hard line, but then they just didn't hear me saying, I think they thought I was still saying hard line, but I was saying all you. Hey.
Whatever looks good. 10 there.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that teams will make when you haven't had a lot of competition. You hear the hard and you're doing your very best to do the hard thing, and no one sits back and starts to yell, but this is heavy, this is going through. It's a communication thing.
Skip Stones here in 8.
10. Yep.
Yep.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
And a big brush right out of her hand. Hold the line, and they will pick the yellow stone out, spill it over. And
Nice
Team
weight.
Canada lies too.
Nice, Carrie.
Curled up.
Weight was good. Yeah. Good.
Haven't seen anything that
No,
required
nice
weight.
weight. Yeah.
Was it a little
Obviously,
bit?
Kathy, lots on the line this year. The Scotties champion gets a berth into the Olympic curling trials in Saskatoon. We know Holman, Anderson, Fleury, and Jones are already in.
Good result.
$100,000 as well goes to the winner.
You guys like this turn?
Yep. Yeah, I think we're just looking at a little 2 feet heavier.
Tough to go
So
back to
really-
back. There hasn't been a back-to-back Scotties winner since Rachel Holman did it in
If you throw top
2013
4, I think it
and
should be okay with
2014.
sweeping.
It's really hard, and it's not because of back-to-back anything. It's just that the depth of the field, and this year is no exception, is just so tough. That to beat all these people 2 years in a row, it is not an easy thing to do.
It's close. T-line. Line's a bit tight.
All you.
Line only.
Line's fine.
Outturn draw on the way here from Beth Peterson.
Well, we've seen some wonderful draws by Beth, and we've come for updates. In the 6th end, she made 2 very, very good ones. Same path as she threw then.
Sit down. Go. Little more. Go.
Okay.
And maybe things are getting a little more slick as I don't, might be shot stone.
Might be shot.
Shoot.
Let's compare the skips here, Kathy.
Well, if you take a look at the overall numbers, they're equal, but the biggest difference and discrepancy is the carry draw, as we've talked about how that's become a strength. We saw her tick on a guard, and interestingly for Beth, hitting is, she's such a strong, wonderful hitter. It's just not worked out as good as she'd like it to have this morning.
Player comparisons are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
So half available to carry from the hack, looking to pick this stone out and create the force.
Yep. Clean, clean. 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 You're fine. You're fine.
Walks the line, away goes the yellow, and the force is on.
Nice throw. Too strong.
You watch a lot of these teams in Manitoba, Kathy. Some insight
I
on
think they're both
Beth
fine,
Peterson
to be
in her
honest.
game.
Super. I mean, she won the juniors not that long ago. I think the biggest challenge is that they had to adjust here with their regular lead not being able to come because of work and having to isolate when she goes back and just couldn't take the time off. So you bring in a new player that you've never met before. She said that they've watched Brittany throw on YouTube, and she's watched some of their games, but you're still trying to gel and learn each other out there. But Beth herself is not a surprise that she would be playing at this level. She herself has been a marvelous shooter, probably since ever.
Real good.
All you.
Just stay close. Running well.
And that is the new lead. Brittany Tran on the right of your screen, brush down. Trying to drag this in for her skipper. Final stone here at 8. Throwing against a couple.
Great brush, guys.
Nice throw.
Nice throw,
How
Beth.
about that? Right on the hearts. Lovely draw weight. And she'll pick up her single. In tough against Team Canada and Carrie Anderson on Sandra Schmerler Day here on TSN. So glad you're watching our morning draw coverage here on TSN as we've moved over to Sheet A. Check in on action between Team Canada and Team Wildcard. Number 3, skipped by Beth Peterson. And Beth with a nice draw against a couple of stones to pick up her single. So here at 9, up by 1, it is Team Canada throwing the red stones with hammer as Carrie Anderson leads by 1.
Okay, there.
Okay.
Okay. Good call, guys.
If you take the front. Exactly.
And the game we started with this morning, my goodness, you want to talk about a Christmas tree? That looks like the whole farm of yellow stones for Laura Walker, and it's just been a tough morning every time
it is.
We've seen Krista Burns settle in the hack to try and make something.
No.
Well, she's running one of her own guards back to try to promote her stone.
Final stone, push it back, she'll clip her red, and
Close.
it was that kind of morning for the young lady from Sudbury.
And a steal of 5.
You think so?
I think it's probably enough, and so do they.
So unfortunately, no fans, no handshakes.
Close. Again, very close.
But you know what? Even in a loss, hopefully for Krista and her team, picking up some experience here, Kathy, at her first Scotties.
And we talked about it in the opening, Brian. They played Friday night. They had all day yesterday off. You don't feel like you have a chance to gain some momentum and to build off anything. And this morning I kind of felt like it felt that it was their first game.
And tip of the cap to Laura Walker, Team Alberta, the first team to 3-0 at this year's Scotties, as she's got her eye on that championship round, which begins next week on Friday, I believe.
What? No.
That looked like it went sideways.
Yeah, like we weren't even close to that line, Jenna. That's why I'm saying that.
Just the one?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, don't need to get too fancy.
Shannon looking for the double peel.
Clean.
Just the one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, Brianne. Good throw.
I know, it was...
I know. I was like, do we go? Do we not?
You got it.
Halfway high.
Catherine, a great player. Had an opportunity to coach her for a couple of years in juniors. She started as a skip and has moved a number of positions, but feels very comfortable where she is, not only on the team, but in terms of the position.
I think you can still, yeah. Hard clean, Brett. Hard clean. Go, go, go. Good throw. Good throw.
Here?
Yeah. Can't see the angle, but...
You know, you really felt bad for Carrie Ainerson's
just hit
team,
one
Brad
side.
Gushu's team.
Yeah, 'kay.
What a dream it is to finally win your first ever Scotties,
Oh.
and then that chance to put on the maple leaf. And, you know, Carrie was so excited to represent her country, and it's great to see the Team Canada crest on her back with her teammates. And obviously Brad Gushu, what a successful curler in his own right. He's won before, obviously, and that it just tough. So tough.
Still, it's so hard to win this country. We have often talked around the kitchen table at our house.
Oh, what a
what
shot.
a wonderful shot. We've often talked around the kitchen table at our house how fortunate Jacques and Carly were to have won the juniors and to have gone to Russia before the world started shutting down and to come home as world champions, because these teams, both Brad and Carrie, could be coming into these events as world champions, and we'll never know because it never had the opportunity to play out.
What a shot by Shannon Burchard. And just a small sample size of why she was a first-team All-Star last year.
All you.
As was her teammate, Val Sweeting.
Right here. Yeah. Tight. Right here. Yep. Line's fine. You don't need to go. You're there. You're there. That's good.
Good shot, Jenna.
Go. Nice throw.
Well, I know that Carrie is missing her kids being in the building this week, and Catherine's obviously missing her parents and her family, but they found a way to get in the building anyways. Fans had the option of buying
Awesome.
those cardboard cutouts in the plaid. That's Jeff and Linda Dirksen cheering in any way that they can.
Very cool.
Nice throw, Shannon.
Thanks. Good ball. Good brush.
I was going to buy one for my dog.
You said
and
that.
I just was late to the game.
I think it's a great idea. And how cool to be able to look up, and I know that they're not real, but you just get that extra support. Any little thing in this very unique year.
You know, all kidding aside, I was chatting with Lisa Weigel, and she said just seeing my dog, she's got her dog.
Yes.
And it actually makes a difference, you know. It makes you smile during a game a few times, right? It's
Well, and
tough times.
I talked to Jennifer Jones on the first day, and we were talking about this, and she said, you know, this is the first Scotties her mom has ever missed, and she said, you know what, if we'd thought about it, Carol for sure would have bought one of them. And again, it's just your touchstone to be able to feel some sense of normal.
See? Trooper.
Okay, that's fine.
There you go. Lisa will love that.
Said, I forgot to go for the length now.
And sister Julia there as well. So it's always nice to look over, maybe during a great game or a tough morning. And I say it so many times, Kathy, you never know, even curling aside, what challenges people are going through behind the scenes, whether it's at home or family or personal. So it is great, even for us. You put on the broadcast headsets, whether it was calling hockey for the Canadians or being here with you. You feel normal when you put the headset on and you're calling and talking curling with your friends for a couple hours. It's awesome.
Yeah. But wait, just a 10.
Well, because of that great shot by Shannon, obviously Carrie Anderson came into this end hoping for a blank, but sometimes with 5 rock rule, it's so difficult. But one great shot turned this around, and if it plays out, we'll exchange rocks for a couple more, and then Carrie will try to maintain that last rock advantage coming home.
9-5. No, Cat. Cat. Clean, just clean, easy. But go. We're really
yeah, you gotta go.
Try this. Easy. Clean. Good. Okay. What was that? 9.
Yeah. I like the throw.
Right. This is normal. We haven't seen anything this far out with. Like,
I agree. Yeah. So you want to take a look? Yeah. Let's do it. Nose is fine.
Yep. Okay.
Always so much determination in that face and that pre-shot routine.
Just easy.
Clean.
Whoa. Nice. Good carry.
Okay.
Sit. That's fine. Okay. That's fine.
So congratulations to Team Alberta, a win. And how cool is that? A photo. Yeah, all smiles on Sandra Schmerler Day. There is the number, as champions do start small.
Well, hoping that they post that and encourage other people that follow this team.
I think this will go, Jenna.
That's Coach Shannon Pinn.
She's taking a lot of pictures.
There's a lot of responsibilities as coach, right? You're the photographer, mental coach, friend.
Because mine haven't been.
And really cool. All smiles on Sandra Schmerler Day here on TSN, and we'll be putting the number up all day long, helping babies in crisis across Canada.
Yeah, we think it'll be okay.
And a little bit of an oops there for the Anderson team. Just didn't finish that shot off. They let it stay out there instead of sweeping it over as far as they could. And so Beth trying to utilize anything that's in play. If she can tuck it a little bit behind it, she can't bury it or it won't be in the house. But any play that forces your opponent to see only a piece of it, it's a little bit more challenging than a wide open shot.
Brittany's rough. Curl.
Go, Brittany, hard.
Curl.
You got a good one. Go. Go.
Mine's great.
Go hard.
Hi, Britt.
Hard. Go.
Hi, Brittany.
Well, that is a good brush from the front end to drag it in there. And in a tricky little spot.
It is. We haven't seen a lot of play that far out there. It can run.
Just doesn't know what the speed is.
Thanks.
All right.
I was like, oh, are we going to overwork this now?
Yeah, almost. Go down and talk to Kathy.
And that's not you, Kathy. That's Kathy Overton Clapham.
I was like, what?
Who is their alternate. So final stone. Here in 9, Carrie Anderson trying for the blank.
That's clean.
Yep.
Whoa.
Good.
Yeah, that's, I said, tricky little spot there with that red stone, and you never know.
I think it's out. Yeah, I just didn't want to. Yeah.
So a blank on the board, and more importantly, Canada leads with hammer coming home here at the Scotties.
Holding. Mine's great.
It is the final end.
Yeah.
Maybe extras looming. We'll find out. 10th end between Carrie Anderson, Team Canada, and Beth Peterson, Team Wildcard 3. Both teams curling out of Manitoba. And that one might have just been enough, just barely for Brittany Tran. But a guard's a guard, I guess. That is the high guard thrown up, and you can see her first in the rings. So Team Canada, Red Stones with hammer, up by 1 here in this 10th end.
Or are we doing is it the tip? That's what we're doing?
No, heal it.
Red slash.
Heal it.
Yeah, you can get rid of your own.
Good clarification. I know because it's the same ice.
That rock got there because of the tap in, but it didn't roll away. Beth was trying to corner freeze the stone to make it tougher to remove. But you can see enough of your own. Can't tick yellow.
Come on.
Nice.
Oh, very
wow.
nice.
Brianne Mayer now showing off in the 10th end.
Wonderful shot.
That works.
Pistol. Thanks.
Not easy game sometime, eh, Kathy?
Well,
Sometimes.
it's going well. Sometimes that 12-foot seems like an ocean to hit.
Tight. Tight. Line's halfway. Line's good. All you. All
Line's
you.
good.
Easy. Tight. Easy.
Tight.
There it goes.
Line's
there
really
it goes.
Chill.
So nearly $150,000 raised.
Yep.
That's awesome. Great work from all of our viewers across Canada on Sandra Schmirler Day. The goal this year is $500,000, all in honor of the late, great Sandra Schmirler, 3-time Canadian champ, 3-time world champ. And such an incredible job, her legacy and the foundation. They're hoping, Kathy, to purchase 25 incubators for babies in crisis across Canada this year, and we're well on the way, so we thank you.
Super.
Well, we saw this young lady make a brilliant one last end.
Whoa. Yeah. No.
Yes. Whoa.
No. No.
Shannon Burchard, and she'll drive the yellow by.
Nice toss, Brianne.
Well, she says, but that's a really tough shot. The Peterson team doing a great job of separation and keeping them lined up. Those doubles are very, very tough, and often if you make them, you leave your shooter around anyway. She got rid of one.
Halfway. Okay. High as possible. Halfway. Phil?
Yeah.
Repass?
No.
We're
Frozen.
Freeze
1.5.
it.
We're good.
Okay.
We're
As
good.
high as possible. Just let it sit.
Yeah. Freeze it.
Gotta
No.
sit.
No.
Gotta sit.
Good.
Good.
Thanks.
Good pair, Kat. Yep.
And again, it's
Glad you're
the
better, Joe.
weird
Me too.
broom crossing
We're over.
handshake.
Walk away.
Anyways, regardless, it is a win for Carrie Galusha and some waves. And great job by them. So a victory. And just a reminder, we're going to see Carrie Galusha take on Team Canada. And Shannon Burchard and Carrie Anderson as she makes another nice run back, gets the yellows going. If you don't know the story, there was some concern as it was Joanne Rizzo was sick, and in this COVID world, she was tested, she was okay, and obviously cleared and did play today. So that is, I guess, a makeup game, you could call it, and it is tomorrow morning on TSN. So there it is. Kathy and I will call it for you. Little bonus curling, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It'll be the only game on the ice, Galusha versus Anderson. So you can join us tomorrow morning, and we'll bring that to you.
And that was postponed just out of an abundance of caution until they got results back. And unfortunately for poor Joanne, she did have food poisoning, but they wanted to ensure. And what they did is they allowed the Anderson team to actually throw rocks in the pregame practice. They got both times so they could practice when they would have and also when their opponent would have, just to be on the ice and have a little bit of time because it wasn't through any infraction on their part. But that game will get played tomorrow so that the schedule stays intact.
There it goes. Now it's
You got to think it's more valuable this year than any other year, just considering the lack of arena ice that you've had.
Oh, sure.
Why wouldn't you take advantage if you can?
Great shot, Jenna.
Great shot.
Good judge.
Good judge. Good sweep.
Now, we haven't been on this sheet, and there is that guard, and obviously at some point, if it's there, Beth will go around, but it is really long. We're assuming that the finish with both the in-turn and the out-turn will be similar to what we were watching this morning, so anything buried is reachable.
A nice throw from the lefty, Val Sweeting.
Good brush. Thanks. Good throw.
Yeah. I always like to let those settle first.
You got it.
It's really remarkable, too. We talk about it all the time, but just the chemistry that these four skips putting aside their, whatever you want to call it, their egos, differences, and deciding, okay, this is my new position. I'm going to own it. And man, they were brilliant last year and continuing that play this year at this year's Scotties.
I do think more people could learn from them. I remember having a conversation with Shannon and Brianne, and when they made the decision, it was never about stepping down. It was accepting a position, and both made a list of the players that they felt were the strongest at the position and went about studying them and watching tape and figuring out what it was that they did that made them so good and trying to not only be as good, but to find an edge so that when they went head-to-head, they would be better. So there's never been any trying to skip. You always watch Shannon and Brianne at the other end talking strategy amongst themselves. That's how they still get their strategy fixed, but they're not in Carrie's space.
Yep. Hard, Brianne. Gotta go. Shannon, roll it. Yep. That's okay too. That's out of the way. Yeah, it's out of the way. Yeah.
It's out of the way to the line to the forefoot is what they mean.
Thanks. Just out of your way. I don't hate it. Make it
Her hair snook.
Oh yeah, I think it's just a center line.
It felt close.
Yeah, very close. But I also didn't hit it right out of your hand earlier.
Speed's the same, eh?
It's the same, yeah.
I had a 15.4 in her last one.
Yeah.
So Beth looking to make a good one right now.
Make a good one here.
Yeah, you got it, Beth. You got it.
Talked about people not being here. Beth's dad, Murray, a longtime coach of his daughter behind the glass, probably every single game that she's ever played. It's so tough and for Scotties not to be here, but no doubt making you very proud this morning.
Race to my room, go!
Yeah, gotta work.
Gotta go, hard grip.
Really curling now.
Go. Gotta work, go.
Big push, you get it behind that high guard. And there it is, shot stone, top 4.
Great weight. I don't think it finished as much, but it's a chance for her to have had a good feel.
Really nice shot. Like an inch.
Yeah.
You can stay down here.
Okay.
An inch.
Great weight.
What was that?
14.9.
Okay, yeah, that's just what I wanted.
When you talk about the ice conditions, you know, and how outside affects inside. I remember before we were flying out, minus 40 across parts of Alberta, and then the wind chill factor, and it's warmed up considerably here in the Calgary area.
Hack.
This has been a tricky part of the ice. The center lines do move. You've heard Carrie say hack. If she overthrows it or sets it back, it will not take its movement right away.
Yep.
Hard, gotta go.
Big scrub, get it by their guard, and they will wreck.
Sorry.
But it does open it up a little bit.
Was it heavy?
No, it was up if anything.
I think if anything was up, but
bump. Okay.
we had to go for line.
Yeah, you had to go.
That's okay.
I was just a little, wasn't as back with it. Yeah. I've been throwing.
What does that mean, Kathy? She wasn't as back with it.
Well, just on the release. So instead of throwing it to the broom, and her last motion's like at the broom but out a little bit, so it runs before it curls. She just let it come out of her hands, so got more movement than she expected.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your other?
And timeout, and there is Kathy Overton Clapham.
Good one.
I'd rather her draw. I'd 100% rather her draw. Okay.
Where do we want it?
I agree.
Just biting center is pretty good, hey?
Slips half in.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so where did I throw? I threw here.
It's on good line. You could almost even
like the same line?
Yeah, like I was wondering.
Not quite that
but
far, but yeah.
I think so.
Same line?
We were
Sorry, I
thinking
wasn't talking to you.
No.
I think same line is perfect.
Okay.
Do you guys
Same
like
line?
that?
Yeah, I like that, yeah.
Okay.
Same pass. Okay, line's important here, ladies. Yeah. Just let us know where it's at and we'll put it there.
Yeah, you got it.
So I thought I heard a little of that conversation. Do you want to make her hit or draw?
Well, it's a perspective thing for sure, but Beth knows Carrie pretty well. And today, Carrie is 66% on 8 draws. And so you've got a great hitter. You've got somebody who won a Canadian championship on a precise draw. But this morning at 66%, I would want to make her draw as well.
Top 8.
No, we got room.
We're top 12.
Freeze it. Curl.
Top 12.
Got a curl, Brittany.
We're
no,
line's
fine.
Top 8 to it.
To it. Are you freezing it?
Yes.
Freeze it. Go. Go, girl. Go. Girl. Go, 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 go.
And right on top, Frozen. As Team Wildcard lying 2 without hammer here in 10.
Good call. Shoot, sorry,
And the broom down quickly. This will be the big weight double.
It is. That is not a gimme because they are lined up on top of each other. If it had stayed half on that shot stone, it would have been much easier. But again, Carrie doesn't have to stick around. So she can afford to hit it on the outside, which is where you need to make that double.
So basically bang it as hard as you can right where the broom is.
Pretty much, because she's got that red stone in the house, but a good shot by Beth.
Big time weight, final stone here in 10. Carrie Anderson looking to pocket the win. On, off, and then back on. Bang them both. Move the yellow. What a shot, Carrie Anderson.
Good game.
As she makes them disappear in 10 and picks up the W.
And that is why you don't want to leave her a hit. That was not an easy double. You throw that back a little bit, it runs, you get that going a little bit, and you get anything thicker. That second stone that pops sideways is not going to go where it needs to go.
Good one, Carrie. Back home. Good one. Nice one.
Not pretty.
Big weight, big shot.
Yeah, and that's why I said trying easy on it.
And the smile tells the story of victory this morning for Carrie Anderson and Team Canada.
Back home. Good one. Nice one.
Not pretty.
I'm so tight.
No pictures on the scorecard, right? You'll take the win as we check your updated standings. So, as mentioned earlier in our feature, Alberta, Laura Walker, first team to 3-0. Anderson perfect. Same goes for Holman, and over in Pool B, Bert Fleury with 2-0 records. And a reminder, it is the top 4 in each pool moving on to the championship round of 8, and you bring your wins and your losses with you, and that begins next Friday. It's been tough with no fans, but the win still feels pretty good. We'll wrap things up right after this.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, here's how. By Sponge Towels Paper Towels, made for real-life messes. And by OK Tire and BKT Tires.
And just a reminder, it is Sandra Schmerler Day all day here on TSN, supporting babies in crisis right across Canada. There's the number on your screen. You know, it's so cool to see Sandra's daughters, Sarah and Jenna, on some of the commercials and how they've really taken part in the foundation in honor of their mother, who is an amazing curling person and champion. Our coverage continues this afternoon. Draw 6. We focus on Pool B as Suzanne Burt, 2-0, taking on the Scotties rookie, Laurie St. George. And you can watch at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Vic, Cheryl, Russ, Kathy will have all your coverage right here on TSN. It's been an outstanding first weekend in the curling bubble in Calgary. We appreciate you tagging along and watching this very unique Scotties right here on TSN. Thanks for watching our coverage this morning. We'll see you this afternoon from the curling bubble in Calgary.